Welcome to episode 3 of WA's first podcast. Wow. Today we have some exciting guests as an extension of last week. Fat Crackers members Jay Sinclair and Cameron A. Clear.
Yeah. Don't you think it should be WA's third podcast? It's
Yes.
episode 3.
Oh, fuck, that's true.
Yeah, that's...
Let me just make sure that gets your sound right. You're probably real good on the sound.
Yeah.
So you see how he's
organized.
like all up in the face.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I need to get up in its
Yeah.
grill.
I can get there you go. There you
Is that how far forward Cooper sat?
go. Cooper was like stiff, bro. His back was fucked. Is he
He was
doing
in 2 car accidents, I think.
bad luck going his way?
Yeah.
What we didn't get to elaborate on that last
Yeah.
time. He was got in like a big accident and he was like out for like months.
Yeah, James Dudfield DP'd it, and then like Soul, it was like Soul's first ever like directing debut, and
Yeah. Oh, that's the
I
one
was-
he did with at his grandparents'
Yeah.
house, correct?
yeah, and I was meant to go work on that, and then I was like,
Yeah.
that happened. I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
maybe no more films for me. I quit film, by the way, everyone. Just like you know.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I don't think
No,
it,
I
it,
didn't.
was
No,
out,
you didn't.
it wasn't out
No,
for
you
months.
What?
It was in hospital for a bit, but it
What
was
happened?
out in a
Was it
couple
was it
weeks.
his fault?
No, so what he said he got T-boned, I think, by some drunk driver.
Oh.
So he's going through, somebody shot through a red light.
Wow.
As I understand it.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Spar-
bad.
Supposedly he stepped out of the car.
He got what
too,
was
and,
coming
like,
to him.
Yeah. And he still wants more the way he's speaking. You know?
That's true.
Yeah.
He didn't get enough.
Yeah.
What do they call masochist, huh?
Yeah.
At heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seen the films he makes? It's all that's what
Yeah,
everyone
he-
says. It's all about him. That's what he wants.
And that's what it has to
That's
be, right?
yeah.
It just makes it so fucking gives a distinction.
Yeah.
Other than
Yeah.
that, it's like it's not generic because you can clearly feel his fucking steez, you know?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, cool, man. Fucking thanks for joining, guys.
No,
worries.
good.
This is cool, man. I wanted to have a chat about first of all, we got to do a big shout out to our sponsors, right? Our first ever sponsor, guys. Check it out. Ready? LA Ice.
That's
Yeah.
huge.
right. These sponsors us, and we're going to make T-shirts, and we're going to sell them for how much should we sell them for?
Like,
Ooh.
LA Ice is actually like
Ah,
quite culturally significant.
that's true.
$1.20, it's the same taste as
$1.20.
Coke. Like,
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Sell it for $60, you know?
$60 a shirt.
LA Ice better
LA
than
Ice.
1,000 orgasms.
They're not making any money. $1.20.
That's the hidden secret
Yeah.
right there, and I can't repeat it.
Yeah.
because the sponsors said I couldn't, but hey, it came
The
up
guy at the
organically.
factory orgasms 1,000 times into the bottle.
LA Ice #1, baby.
Where do you get that job from?
You get the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a big
Just,
shout
just,
out.
just send me a DM.
Who's sending him a DM?
Cam says he can make me
No,
come 1,000
I
times.
didn't say that. I didn't say
1,000 times.
that. Yeah.
But now he's denying it.
Yeah.
No, that's not what it. I just don't want to. The viewers heard it. I don't want to run back on the bit. Were you getting somewhere after the sponsored bit?
Oh yeah, I was gonna get to the
Yeah.
second shout out to
Yeah.
a TAFE,
Oh yeah.
where we got film students and sound production students in the house. This is what TAFE alumni students look like.
What?
So if
Fat.
you want to look like us,
Yeah.
yeah, you know where to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, on that topic
Of being
I noticed, yeah, well, I noticed I did get shouted out a little bit in the previous episode.
100%.
I
Everybody got a
noticed-
piece.
Yeah, that's what people have been saying.
Aimless.
But it seems like you were saying I'm getting a piece at every event. You know, a little piece of cake. What were you saying about me stress eating?
I
What
was
this?
stress eating.
Yeah.
I was saying
You were
about.
saying it in reference to me though. What was the?
Oh man, that was probably 2 different tangents.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but I was talking about how in the last few months,
Yeah.
I've been stress eating and just like filling a void.
Right.
And I think by stress eating, I fill it,
Yeah.
but I actually make the void bigger.
Okay.
You know?
God-
And I know this, and it's like a self-loathing.
Okay.
Just,
And you were referring to There was
No.
I'm sure they came after they were
Like,
talking
you
about
meant it- you were talking
the
to me.
fattest cracker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, who do you think is the fattest cracker? If I was a cracker, it would be me.
Well, Lucas is deceivingly like not fat. He is fat. He eats worse than all of us combined, but like
Right.
he's not big.
This isn't like what are they? I've drawn a blank on the word. It's we can just weigh in.
Like,
we can like this isn't a relative thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
but
can
like-
just
it's
actually
not like
weigh
we
in.
can just weigh in with our opinion.
No,
we can
we
weigh
can go in on a scale.
Actually,
Yeah, but what- But
I
like,
don't have a
it's
scale.
provable, yeah.
I've been lifting. I've got a bit of muscle,
Oh,
you know.
that's true.
So like let's I think what's important to you guys, or like what's your guys' relationship to body image?
Oh, that's
I don't know. Well, I used to take ADHD
Interesting
medication, and so like I did get really fucking skinny as a kid.
Right.
And then like I think because I didn't eat for so long, or like I just would barely eat. Second I hopped off it, you know, I went from like the skinniest kid at school to like the fattest, and it was just,
Right. So
like-
that medication was helping you stay focused and not like overeating things you liked.
Yeah, basically. Well, it
yeah.
just
Killed
gave
your
me
appetite.
no appetite at
Yeah.
all. It was actually crazy.
Yeah.
And then you know,
My weakness is marijuana. Like I can be disciplined in my diet, but the moment I smoke weed, like in 2 hours, like after you're just like fuck it, whatever discipline you had, you're like fuck it, and you just go, man.
Yeah.
do you have any weed on you?
Yeah,
WA police DM me.
yeah.
Yeah, we got the Addy.
There we go. Yes,
Yeah.
address is in the link below. Please make sure before you do click on the address, like and subscribe. Yeah,
To the WA
That's good,
police,
that's
is that
good, yeah.
directed?
Yeah. you gotta sneak those in there.
Yeah.
It's
Can I do another shout out too, by the way?
yeah.
Fat Crackers 200 subscribers
Yeah.
special. We're gonna do a fuck a fan contest. Cameron, Lucas, Cooper, maybe, or even me.
It's a
Hit us
lucky-
up.
It's a lucky dip.
Whoever's the 200th subscriber,
a fan contest.
we're gonna
Yeah.
fuck a fan.
Oh, like
We're
a special
Yeah.
fan.
We're doing a
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're, do-
You gotta commit, man. You gotta commit to the thing.
Well-
You gotta
we're doing a fuck a fan contest.
boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
It's a lucky dip. Who's gonna get that lucky drip?
8% of our viewers are female, so
That is
Right.
true. So
And you
the
guys
odds
are,
are-
aim,
it's
are you
not
guys aiming
impossible
for
odds.
male or female?
it's the luck of the draw, mate.
It's the luck
Okay,
of the
there you go. I
draw.
respect
we'll take
integrity.
what we get.
Integrity.
Yeah.
You guys have a system and you guys abide by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and then when the hard decisions have to be made, you don't have to make them because the
Yeah.
system.
You just
will
have
make
to
it for
take.
you.
If something's hard, you just got to take it.
Yes.
So I got
And-
like this close to. Is that okay?
Yeah,
I don't know.
absolutely.
How
Yeah,
far
I
can
don't
get
wanna
to it.
Don't change the
I don't
topic
wanna-
now, man.
I don't
You
wanna-
wanna
Yeah,
waste
sorry,
it,
sorry.
I don't
yeah.
want to clip the.
Yeah.
The
You want
mic.
to make sure this is clear.
Yeah, clear.
Yeah.
That we're
You're
doing
trying to
a
see-
fuck a fan contest.
yeah.
We're doing that.
So how do you get to be considered in the nomination pool?
You subscribe.
Subscribe, that's
you
it.
subscribe.
Crack
You set
crackers.
your subscriptions to public on YouTube so we can see you.
Right.
Change your profile picture to a picture of your face. And then you subscribe to Fat Crackers on YouTube, youtube.com/@, Fat Crackers.
Yeah, I don't know. You should consider it for the
I
third
mean,
ever
I'm already
podcast.
following on Dalai Lama,
Yeah,
and I think on my personal one as well. Does my Dalai Lama one count?
Sure.
yeah.
I mean,
But
yeah.
But that's like all of Dolly
We're gonna
Lama.
have to-
Like
I'd
that's,
have to-
that's
yeah.
like 20 people are gonna fuck.
Yeah, Jay,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to run a train.
Yeah. Through the Fat Crackers is going to run a train through the llamas. Wow.
That's past and present members, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
So
yeah.
when was the account made?
Wow, these are big words. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. All of a sudden, I took it personal. You guys gonna run through a train through Dalai Lama? Nah, man, this train has to go around. dude.
Industry-wise, Fat
No, no,
Crackers
no.
is gonna run a
Yeah.
train on Dolly
What?
Lama.
Yeah.
We're gonna
No.
be up there.
Maybe instead of
Dalai
a train,
Lama does
a
not
dolly,
give its
you know?
consent.
Dolly track. On a dolly.
That's a Dolly train track.
Yeah.
Whew, okay.
Yeah.
No, he's actually trying to build a bridge. That's good.
yeah.
Fat
I am
Crackers
trying to
builds a
build
bridge.
Yeah. Well,
So-
you were talking about rivalries in the last episode as well, so maybe the bridge is needed.
Could be like a racing movie about trains, right? And each train, you guys can the Fat Cracker train, and the
Yeah.
two trains have to like
That'd be cool.
something like that. You know,
That sounds awesome.
That'd be
I would
fucking-
watch that.
Yeah,
right?
that'd be
Like
hilarious.
train racing would
Yeah.
be sick.
Yeah.
Why hasn't nobody done
When's
that?
the last time trains have raced?
That's
You know,
that.
Shit.
we should. You know, Bird Drone. It's like winning all the awards. The animated one.
No.
You
No
don't know
idea.
that? The one
No
with the
idea.
seagull? It's an animated film. It's
Right.
a WA.
Okay. It's like a stop motion kind. Is it?
I don't think it was stop motion. It's 3D animated. JJ, what's his name?
J.J. Abrams.
No.
I don't know.
That's the only Abrams I know.
You know,
Yeah.
you know
Like-
the WA JJ. I don't remember the rest of his name. Anyway, we should hit up the. It doesn't really work because you don't know who I'm talking about. But we should hit up those guys. It was a great animation.
Yeah.
For the train
Man, I
racing.
think getting into animation is just like a dream
Yeah.
come true.
Yeah.
Like finding someone that's good at animation, I think has already been found and making fucking too much money for them to fall into like an independent production. Anyone that
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean, just someone who can do like cartoon visuals. All you have to do is be like, this is the story,
Yeah.
and you just make that.
Yeah.
Like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
That's
guess.
insane. Like having that resource.
Have you worked in animation at all? Have you done? No.
Nah. Only the first animation I ever did was I Hope This Will Fix Me, the Instagram roll. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
the text messaging
Yeah,
back
sure.
and forth. That's the first time I took a stab at it. It was simple enough, but it was like it came out all right. But but in terms of other than that, man, it's like I really have to like try to wrap my brain around it.
Yeah, well, I watched it's Miyazaki who does all the Ghibli films. He
Yeah.
made Ghibli. I watched his first film the other day. It's 3 minutes. It's supposedly a pilot. It's unbelievably charming, and it's just it would be cool to make something like that because like
What would your go-to animation cartoon idea be? I don't know.
I don't know, like what would I make?
Yeah.
I like complex worlds because it's like you could just do like a normal Earth, but I would rather like instead of like a really important character, I would like just to make something with a very interesting world, something you could immerse with, and then like people at the studio are like, hey, we can make a series out of that. You know?
Yeah.
We can make 12 films, and then like I don't make them. I just walk off with the money. That's the goal.
Where you going? Where you going with the money?
The pokies. I'm going to the Crown.
Where's that? The Crown. Oh,
Crown.
you're going.
I'm going with like $1
You're
million.
going to the
and
casino.
I'm just like,
Oh, what's your favorite game at the casino?
Casino Wars.
That's the one with the carts straight up.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's a nightmare.
I like.
Nightmare. It's donkey, real donkey, but you can get somewhere. I got somewhere, but I went back and lost it all.
Yeah, I went like when I turned 18, I went a bit, and then I was just like, after losing another like $100, I was like, oh, like I'm in an
$100.
expensive industry.
What's the most you've ever lost in the casino?
Not for a normal gambler. It's not that much. Maybe like 200.
Oh, dude, $200.
Yeah.
But like for
That's
someone
not
who,
even a bad night out.
yeah,
buying
no,
drinks
it's
for
not
people.
that bad. But it's just like when you're working minimum wage, it's like
Minimum
that
wage in Australia is
kills.
like $80 an hour, bro. What are you talking about?
That's true.
It's like the highest minimum wage in the fucking world, dude.
Dude, you meant to back me up.
Yeah.
We're fat crackers. You meant
Yeah.
to back
Yeah.
me up.
Fat crack.
Okay. Now we can go
Yeah.
back to the Dalai Lama versus Fat Crackers.
sure.
Yeah.
Dalai Lama fucking
I don't mind.
not consenting to
We can just talk more about casinos and how much money we've lost if we want.
How much money have you lost at a casino?
I went for a friend's birthday. It's the only time I've been. I went with the expectation to lose $50, and I lost $50.
Okay.
That's that
what was your game of choice?
I like the roulette. Cause I was a bit. I hadn't been to a casino before. I was scared of all the ones where you had
Red
to
or black?
you had to follow the
Yeah.
rules and stuff.
What'd
so I
you
just
pick,
put
red
it-
or black?
Red.
Okay.
Red.
Yeah.
I'm a
Did you
red
win at
guy.
all?
Yeah. No, I won.
What'd you think about that thrill?
Yeah. No, I enjoy it. I got up to. I won $35, but I kept playing. That was the problem.
Yeah.
I kept playing
Yeah, yeah.
until I was nothing
Yeah,
left.
of course. Devil's money. It's not your
Yeah.
money anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've lost probably. I've lost $1,500 over 2 days
Oh my goodness.
in Las Vegas. This last time I went there, it was the worst trip of my life.
Yeah.
When was
Yeah.
that?
When I was 29, so like
A week ago.
we could go.
You're beautifully
Yeah,
young. You're
no,
beautifully
I'm
young.
33, dude. I'm 33. Yeah, so that was
Really?
that was 4 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
4 years, but yeah. God, what's your vice?
What's my advice?
Vice, your vice.
My vice.
What's that thing that you don't want to kick because you think it's part of you?
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
question.
Oh, no, it's not gonna be. It's it's probably negativity.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm a black hole. That's
yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I enjoy a lot of facets of being like a critical, hypercritical person, but it's not good for me.
right.
I like being the opposing voice in the room because sometimes everyone agrees and it's a little I don't know. I just
Suffocating,
like yeah.
It's refreshing
know.
to just kind of just like
Yeah, I like to.
just say some shit and then
Yeah.
to see how people go.
Yeah,
and then you
I
go,
like
"Fuck
playing the
you," yeah.
contrarian. But yeah, no, it certainly. Well, I was saying for a bit. As a product of that vice, I guess I was saying for a bit like what was the phrasing? I hate myself like all good artists, or something like that. All good artists hate themselves, or something like that.
So how
Yeah.
important?
I'm not trying to be emo. I'm just you know.
Yeah, no,
I'm
this is
being
good. This is
honest.
good. This is a
Yeah.
very like my question is how
Yeah.
much do you what's your relationship like with suffering? Like what like what how would you what would you say your relationship is with suffering?
Oh my god.
What do you think about suffering? What just general
It's
thoughts?
so we're not keeping it light this episode, huh?
Oh no, I think this is just a follow up to that.
Yeah.
It is interesting.
because it's like a self-loathing thing where
Yeah.
artists like to like be their own worst critic,
Yeah.
and there's like a form of suffering.
Well, I guess
Well, like,
you know, like Dan Harmon. Are you familiar with much of
Yeah,
his work?
yeah,
Rick
yeah,
and Morty,
yeah,
but
yeah,
there's
yeah.
like Community is
Yeah,
one of my
Community's
favorite
great.
shows of all
Community's great,
time.
Yeah, it is one of the best shows.
Yeah, he used to have a show called Harmontown, which was like a podcast he'd do every week. I think it was live. I'm not sure because I didn't watch much of it myself. But he's just had this horrible relationship with himself and like with this like nihilistic psyche of this like person who's just throwing himself into his work as kind of escapism. There's
Yeah.
a film called Anomalisa.
That's a good name.
Yeah. And that was Dan
Is it-
Harmon worked on that.
Is it about a girl named Lisa being an anomaly?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a fucking.
Yeah,
was
it's
he
a
on?
stop motion.
Yeah.
What was he
Oh.
on it?
I'm not. I need to take note of what.
Probably
people
creative
do more.
director, that's
he
my speculation.
Because it used to be a play. I'm pretty sure, like a stage play with puppets. But he had some relationship with that, and that was very much similar topics. Of that kind of like
I'm gonna.
I don't know feeling.
I need a pillow to
Oh, you
hug,
want
dude.
the? I got rid of my pillow.
No, this is
Oh, the
good. I
big
need, like,
pillow.
something- I like a comfort.
Yeah.
It's comforting me.
I don't know. Just jump over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know, bro.
That's what happens when we get into topics like this. You need comforting. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. Actually, you know what? let's get bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, let's start with Jay. Actually, what is your what is your relationship with suffering as an artist?
Do you think the audience needs any context on who we are, what we do?
Who is
It's awful.
they and what is need? You know, so that's the
Yeah.
two questions I have.
Okay.
So I mean, absolutely though, we can that's.
I don't know. I don't know who's.
I think the rules to this podcast were very clear. Cameron A. Clear.
Ooh.
Yeah, just do as you please, man. You want to introduce yourself because I haven't. No one's. I haven't asked anybody. So this is probably
guess.
an informality of me. This is
Should-
the evolution of my growth.
Should we all
know?
do 20-second intros? That's
No,
roughly a minute.
that's
It's like
pretty good.
20-second punchy.
Yeah, this
no,
is
you
good.
should introduce the guy to your left.
I introduced.
Ooh.
I gave you guys a good 5-second introduction.
Yeah.
So I think.
What do you think? What do I do?
What do you do?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
You're
been
an
talking
editor.
about this a lot.
So-
I've been-
So Cameron A. Clear, he's an editor. We know each other through early days in TAFE from a distance, and then kind of grew close through conversation and events. And there's been a few projects now that we've been on the same set together. I've acted in their fucking Hitler one.
Yeah, John Ass Rapist.
What is it called?
John. Well, it'll be what is?
No, is
it's
that- is
called
that a
last,
spoiler,
It's
or is
called
that-
last
Names.
names.
Yeah, it's the last
No,
name. So
I'm happy to talk a little bit about.
yeah, perfect. Yeah, so
John Ass Rapist.
That's my name or the other guy's name.
That's my name. I
Correct,
Play,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
And you play Mr.
And I didn't know
Hitler.
that when I hired you. So when then the film is about the confrontation of that, and
Yeah.
then the punchline is who I really am.
So I'm an editor. That's,
Yes.
Okay.
A DP. And what else do you? That's
No, I
educate me.
Well, we can leave it at that.
No, he's been.
Yeah, you happy with that? Are you happy with that?
I mean, no,
Cameron A. Clear.
I've
the
been talking about this all day.
Director, editor, writer, gaffer, and gopher. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, because you go for it.
I go for it. Yeah.
Good save. I didn't know where the fuck I was going. I was head diving. I was like, where is it going?
That's
And-
my. When I've told my mom what a runner is, she says, "Oh, we used to call that a gopher because like go for this."
Yeah.
Like telling them go for.
See, so
go
I'm
for
not
that."
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we have Jay
Sure.
Sinclair. He's Fat Crackers.
Simpler for he's not. He
Soundy.
sticks to things.
Soundy.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I'm not sound.
We were working sound last time I was on set.
You don't know anything about us. What
I
do you
just assume I do.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not, dude? What do you? So, okay, tell me about you guys. Are you guys upset that I don't know you guys more?
A little.
Okay, well, let's talk about it.
What
This
do
is
you
good.
think, Jay? Are you upset?
Not like upset, but yeah, no, we've never like
Yeah.
really. You're always directing stuff when I'm on.
We-
Either
we
directing
never-
or acting.
We never touch base.
Yeah. Yeah, I never talked about how you guys made me feel,
Yeah. How do
or
we
how
make
I
you
made you
feel?
guys feel.
Mm.
Or how
Well,
made
we
each
can
other
do
feel.
vice versa as well. I mean, yeah, it's good. This will be past about 5 minutes is the longest conversation I've probably had with you, largely, and you have been drunk for most of those those times.
I
when
haven't
I've talked
drank
to you.
in the last year and a half, dude. What are you talking about?
Well, we haven't talked that much in the
Have you
last year
really?
and a half, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely, Jay. No, I mean, I've been on the sauce here and there, but I've generally quit. You know,
I've quit
recently.
Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays.
I'm not gonna drink any more, and I'm not gonna drink any less.
Mm.
Yeah, woo. Nah, man, that shit's beneath me, dog. It's not me.
Have you seriously year and a half?
Yeah, no, I the longest I've ever went without drinking was a year and a half.
But that's not now.
But that was when you were 20.
What do you guys? Wait, hold on. I'm being confused by the phrasing of this question.
Wait, so
I
when wa-
admit nothing.
when was the last time? When was the last time you had a drink?
It's been a while actually, so this is the longest stretch I've been without
Monday?
a drink. Probably.
It was at something in Leaderville. There was some premiere or something where we chatted, and you had been having a couple of drinks. I'm pretty sure. It may
Which
be Revelation. It might have been Revelation. Word for Sad Laughter, maybe. But
Oh,
I'm
that
not
was
sure.
you guys were the drunk ones.
I
You,
wasn't-
you,
I
gu-
didn't
you,
drink.
you
Oh,
guys,
they
you,
No.
were drunk.
you
They
know,
were
are you kidding me?
No.
Okay, I remember that day specifically. Y'all was some motherfucking hooligans, all right? Y'all was
I
some
was embarrassed.
hooligans.
I
No,
was
no.
embarrassed
Yo,
as well.
I wasn't. I came by to the pregame and I was just like sitting because I was driving, and I remember I went back with y'all to the thing, and it was just like
bad.
bottles rolling. Woohoo! Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah.
I was
You
very.
guys brought it there. I didn't bring it here. You guys brought it
no,
here.
I'm telling
No, but hell yeah, I want to talk about this. I totally forgot about this. Thank you for bringing it up.
No,
What was that
Oh,
about?
We've got so much to talk about.
Yeah,
we
I
can't keep
wasn't
it all
even the
together.
one that was drunk. It was you guys.
Yeah. Well, it was mainly me and Lucas. Cameron was.
I was
like,
alright. I
Cameron-
drove. I wasn't. that bad.
Yeah, yeah.
I was vlogging the whole thing. There's a video on my
You
channel.
gotta put a fucking GoPro on you guys next time.
Yeah.
Well, the problem was, me and Lucas didn't think we were talking as you know when you're drunk,
Yeah,
you
oh,
end
yeah,
up
dude.
yelling.
Yeah, yes.
Like we thought we were just like whispering to each other, but like people like 2 rows in front
No,
were
it
like
was-
looking back, and I apologize to anyone who I ruined the viewing experience. I've apologized.
It's
to
too
you.
late, man. It's too late.
I like no, I really regret it because I was like, what if I spent the last 8 months grinding my shit out, and then like there's just like some fat guy in the back,
some guy.
and then like
But you worked on World Staff Laughter too.
yeah, but
Yeah.
like it's not my film.
It's your film, man.
Yeah, it's my film.
It's-
Yeah.
I carried that.
What
shit.
is Fat Crackers if that is not your film? That is the birth of the early stories of, I imagine, Fat Crackers. What inspired the name Fat Crackers? Was it like a...
We always, for a while, we were planning on coming up with something else, and that was a placeholder. But we just liked it because it was, yeah, it's like a little bit edgy, but enough that you can get away with it because nobody cares about the word
Yeah.
cracker here.
It's kind of
and it was
borderline like a
for-
porno name like vibe to it.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you did a fucking nude shot. How crazy is that? Like, how okay, whose idea was it? And how was that like for you doing that?
Oh, and Mike's hike.
Yeah, that's my favorite sketch too.
When's that coming
I
out?
love that. It's late on the schedule.
Okay.
It's one of the last ones coming out.
How long is it going to be projected, like minute-wise? Runtime.
3 minutes. They're all
Okay.
about 3 minutes.
Who's the main editor for all of them?
It's really, I think it might be split equal, like for majority between
Yeah.
Cooper and I.
Okay.
But I do.
Nobody else has jumped in and taken the reins on any of them.
No. Lucas has done a few. I don't. You haven't edited.
Oh
any.
no,
Lucas has edited.
If you guys
want
want to trial me out, bro, it's a 24-hour period. I'll pump out an assembly cut, give you guys a project file, never look at it again. If you guys like it, we can fucking get all in that fat crackers, dude. Who's going to run a train on who?
I like having my mitts
Huh?
and stuff.
yeah.
I'll tell you.
Run a
I'll
train
let
on
you
me.
know when I've had enough. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I do, but I do the mastering and like final post stuff. But
So you
yeah,
get a
it's largely
post-assembly
editing.
cut. So every cut, you kind of lather your final touch to it.
Yeah, not so much the cut, but just very final things, getting stuff uploaded and stuff. Yeah.
I like where this conversation is going. Unfortunately, I would need to bring it back to you guys trying to talk about my alcoholism. And I was avoiding it, but I want to see what you guys were trying to go with that. Because I'm curious now, because I don't want to be like, oh, he's scared. Because real talk, that second I got like fluttery. But no, let's talk about it. Whatever. You know, it is what it is. So the times that I was drunk and made you guys feel uncomfortable. No.
I didn't say you made me feel
No,
uncomfortable.
not uncomfortable.
Well, you made me feel uncomfortable right now. So who's got to count to that? Huh?
That's true. Well, this is on video, so like there is accountability to this,
Yeah, and there's no way out.
and there's accountability to this. Nah,
This guy, go for it. Bro.
no, I was never uncomfortable by you drinking or anything. It's just every time, like at a social setting, I've seen you are like faded, but it's just, I guess it's just like weed
That's
or
not-
something like that.
I
I haven't been faded in a long time, bro. So I don't.
Right.
It's just my high personality.
Yeah, it's probably
It's
just
probably a
it
mix of
probably
that.
just brings it out a little bit more.
I'll
so
be
it's a
honest with
bit
you guys. I don't
bigger.
drink at social events anymore. Like I,
Yeah.
like, you know, like I honestly don't remember the last time I got like drunk, like plastered. Like
Yeah.
for that, for me is like more than 3 drinks. You know what I mean? Before that, like before I used to like if there was a bottle of vodka in the house, it'd be done in like 2 days. Now,
Right.
you know what I mean? Now it's just
Fuck,
like Lucas bought a bottle of Stoli last time,
yeah,
right? And it's still in the fridge.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was like, you know, I'm not like, oh, I can't, but it's literally now for me, it's just like my next day's fucked. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Did you ever have a bottle of vodka tolerance at like parties or anything like that?
oh, dude, yeah, I could do a 5th easy.
Yeah, year 12. In Australia, I don't know. Do you know about levers? Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
week long levers fucked up my tolerance for the entire summer. So it's like every social setting, it was like a bottle of vodka, and it just like it was disgusting.
But what would you? How often would you black out?
I maybe blacked out like once.
That's insane.
Actually, no. The only time I
Weak.
blacked out
That
is
shit is-
that
get that weak shit out of here. What's the most? You don't, but you're not a big drinker.
No.
You're a big drinker.
no. But the only time I've actually,
Woo!
I think actually the only time I properly blacked out was at your house 2 years
Yeah.
ago. That was
Yeah, that was. I'm very sorry I had to act that way towards you because we didn't know each other that well, and
Oh, no,
and
it's-
unfortunately, like I was just like I can't, you know, I gotta this is gotta.
Did you
be-
get kicked out?
yeah. I got kicked.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna get
didn't
this
know-
guy
I didn't
home.
know
Like, you know
about
what I
that.
mean?
I was a mess.
I was like,
Oh.
somebody get this guy home. Somebody get this guy, you know, somewhere.
I
where he's not
remember-
throwing up.
Is that when you were sucking face with an anonymous person?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah.
you're killing it, but you went to top and you fell off, man.
Which is the problem with that
That's
anonymous.
happened to me so many times, by the way. When you're just like in the zone and you're killing it, but then you just drink too much and it
Maybe I
slips.
should pick up drinking.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but
we
the-
gotta find a balance, man. It doesn't exist.
The problem was that anonymous person like made me didn't make me, but was like, let's go get shots. So then like I mixed tequila with all that.
Yeah,
and then
I had
it's
a
just
lot
like-
of booze at that party too. I was,
Yeah.
you know, I like to throw American style house parties. You know, make sure
Oh,
there's
it was
plenty of
awesome.
everything for everything.
That was like
You
one
know-
of the better parties I've been to in
Yeah,
like,
we
a
had
while.
I had Kyle from TAFE with the whole live setup. You know, dude, like I was like, I've never in my life done that before. You know, I just have like a fucking concert set up. Anyone could just get on the mic and yell and scream and fucking. There was no. Yeah, it was fucking. It was
Yeah,
good.
awesome.
Yeah.
It was good times, fast times.
Fast time.
What happened to your bow ties, man? Are you?
I
What?
still wear the bow
That's a
ties.
relevant question. I ask myself that.
Are
Every
you
day.
rebranding? And what's your take on
No,
rebranding?
I'm not rebranding. Well, I don't wear, like if I'm wearing a suit, most events I go to, like for Fat Crackers, I wanted to be in something a little different because like it's a little bit more along the brand. Is me wearing a ridiculous shirt and a blazer and
Right. And-
shorts.
and bow tie.
Yeah. Well, I didn't wear. No, there was no bow tie that time. But I still to
How
a
old were
word
you
for
when we
sad.
met? Sorry to interrupt.
17, I would have
We
been.
were at Amani, correct? Remember that bar? It was right after the thing. How tall were you then?
Probably 5'9".
So you had like huge growth spurt since then.
3-4 inches, yeah.
This guy, yeah. Anyway, sorry, irrelevant. Well, not really, but that is like
Yeah, I don't, yeah, I guess. I was a late bloomer.
late bloomer.
Late bloomer.
He looked like a kid until like 2 years ago.
Yeah. No, I got.
You both still
I
look,
started.
you two both still look
I
like
s-
kids, but like in a good way.
I only started getting hot around my 18th birthday. That's.
Yeah, and it gets hot. Well, you metamorphosize into what you believe yourself, man. I'm telling
Jay,
you.
did I
I've
get
been-
hot when I turned 18?
I've been getting better looking. He got, yeah. The moment he turned 18, it's just like looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Is that mutual or is that just you?
No, I said on the last podcast, I was like, you're
Yeah,
charming up. He's
yeah.
looking handsome. So
Yeah.
are you, dude.
Once I
Oh,
turned
I
18.
gained my weight back.
Yeah.
I gained my
Oh,
weight
I'm
back.
getting
I
fatter
lost it.
again, yeah.
I lost it, and now I'm gaining it all back. I put a shirt on that I bought specifically because I lost weight, and it's like not fitting anymore. It's like that's the worst.
Yeah, that's
feeling.
rough.
That's the worst feeling.
Yeah.
It's time to get back into it.
Like, but do you play sports or do you just go to the gym? Like, what's your way of like exercising or like dealing with weight or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, are you just or is it strictly dieting? What's your approach?
Well, to do with the vice question way before, my vice is eating.
Yeah.
It's 100% eating because I go to the gym most days, but then
Yeah.
the problem is like
Yeah.
Just that little bit
I
more.
feel yeah.
it's
I
just
need it.
I didn't want to say eating. So I
Yeah.
said
No,
something
this is
else.
this is a good place to have a conversation. This is a real conversation.
No, I don't want.
Yeah.
Keep going.
no, it's just like it's like I'll always end up eating that like little bit more because my family's Brazilian, so it's always like finish your plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like it's very reliant on like everyone.
It's like a
can
thing.
have as much. There's no shame in my family for like eating as much as you want. My stepdad, who used to be like just the most amazing cook, he would just make like massive pots of pasta. So it's just like eating is definitely my problem. And then having a girlfriend and eating, it's like you always end up going out because like realistically day to day, I want to eat the cheapest shit possible and just like live off that.
Do you
But-
lay it down and eat it?
You can't do it
Oh,
after you
man.
eat it, then lay it down. No.
Oh, man.
It was spitting this in the car. You
Yeah,
don't
he was
know
gonna-
that.
I was telling Nick Hooker, shout out Nick Hooker,
Shout
that
out
I
Nick
was gonna
Hooker.
lay him
No,
down and
well,
eat
shout out
it.
to Nick Hooker. Nick Hooker had a chance to come here, right? You guys invited
Yeah,
Nick
no,
Hooker?
yeah.
And he
yeah, we
chose
gave
no.
the invite to Nick Hooker and Gabrielle
Nah,
O'Keefe.
fam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gabrielle O'Keefe, count your
Shout out-
days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Jay's coming for you.
Yeah, Nick Hooker, I'm gonna lay you down and eat it.
So you don't eat it, then lay it down. You lay it down, then you eat it.
I'm picturing me with like a Domino's pizza, throwing it on the bed and just getting on top.
I lay
Yeah.
I lay it down and I eat it.
Yeah.
Is this a turn of phrase? Lay it down and eat it. Is this like something people say?
Wait, that's what you guys said.
Yeah, we just
No,
said it.
but
You
like-
guys are the
No,
people.
no, because I heard you say it, so I referenced it, but I don't know if that's like a turn of. I was homeschooled, so I don't know what the degen schoolies say.
Do you have siblings?
I have 2 half sisters. I only lived with one.
Okay. And what's the age gap between you and her?
8 years.
Okay, so you're
She's got 3 kids now.
all right. So you didn't really grow up with her.
She left home when I was 14, 15, something like that.
So would you say TAFE was one of the first places where you've been around like a larger group of like kids?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Well, I mean, I
You definitely like came into a good bunch then, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, there was that. I did my like extracurricular social thing growing up was going to drama every Wednesday
Yeah.
and then every Thursday.
Like to act.
Yeah, doing
Yeah.
acting, doing theater.
Yeah,
so
you're
that
a great
was,
actor, man. I enjoyed acting with you.
Thank
That
you.
was. I think I messaged you after that as well.
Yeah, well, you said.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to bring that up about. You said for the show you were working on that you had a role in mind for me, but I don't know if that came to.
When did I send you that
Fruition.
message?
You said that a while back.
Yeah, fuck.
I think that it might have been just after that sketch. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I think I already filmed that, and I forgot about that. It was
Oh.
no. Yeah, but no, definitely. I actually feel bad
No,
because I forgot about that because this other kid from like 3-4 years ago.
Mm.
He's also like never acted before, and he got in touch with me a while ago,
Mm.
like not 3-4 years ago, like maybe a year ago max.
Okay.
And I was like planning this, and the role that I had in mind was like the main character, the girl, her younger sister's boyfriend, who just like
Okay.
tags along. So that
was meant to be me.
Yeah, that was meant to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Tagalong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Tagalong.
No, he's a great character. He's a great
Yeah.
character. So you would have done great. You would have done great. But
Thanks.
um,
Thank
but-
you. Being the guy who's there.
It's just it's a really polite way of saying
no, 'cause-
extra.
The guy who tags along with the main cast.
because they play like a card game, and then he ends up being partnered up with one of the main characters,
Yeah.
and then the main character ends up getting voted off the game,
Yeah.
and then this character ends up becoming like the secret hero,
Oh.
who makes it like for
right,
over
the underdog.
the underdog.
Yeah.
And then he gets invited back for the season finale to kind of like secret weapon
Okay.
for like the guys' boys' night when
Right.
one of the members just comes off of their DUI probation of like being like alcohol free. What do they call it?
Sober.
So he had like
See,
sobriety.
you don't even know what it is.
It's not the
You guys have
guy.
built this perception that is based upon your own reflection of yourselves, and then somehow have projected it on me. All right. Every time you guys are like, you're faded all the time, and then you get tell me the event. We talk about the event. It's you guys are the ones that are faded, not
you
me.
You didn't know the word. I knew the word.
Yeah.
It's like when people don't when there's a lack of alcohol in their body. I don't know what the word is, but it's just a lack of alcohol in the body for a prolonged period.
I would
Withdrawal.
Yeah. I would have
Yeah.
liked to take that role. That sounds fun.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's
Yeah.
been given away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
What's their name?
Kyle.
Kyle.
You're gonna get what's coming to you.
The character's name is Kyle.
You're gonna get
Oh.
what you deserve.
Yeah.
Cooper Clark's gonna get what he deserves.
Yeah. What's he getting?
What he deserves.
What do you think? How do you guys? How is it like working with Cooper as your director?
He's a good director.
Yeah, he's a good director.
He's got a different approach to me, which I think makes me a bad director. Is that and a better DP? Is that I have a very very strong like visual imagination, and I have like beats and all sorts of stuff, like really striking visual stuff and like beats and moments. But like the actual character of everything and like working with actors is not my strength, which is what a director does. He's grown to be very good at working with actors. Like he's really gotten good at that, and he pulls stuff along a lot. So no, he's good.
Yeah, he's really the person who pushes a lot of us to do stuff, which is
Yeah.
like definitely the best thing. Because last year I
That's-
didn't
yeah.
study because I was like, oh, I'm gonna work on stuff,
Yeah.
and then like
same
what
thing.
we barely worked.
Same thing. I just cried on the floor in my living room. There, it is a.
Well, I had a life. I actually
It's
like went
a-
out and did shit.
yeah,
And that was cool.
yeah.
Like, you know.
Well, my dad died, so. I was just gonna say it was.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's a blessing and a curse having.
I love you for that, man. I love you for that, dude. That's like.
But
yeah.
it's a. I'm not getting too casual.
No,
It's a blessing and a curse having someone like Cooper or even yourself for like your crew. But they do go out, and it seems like a lot of them do go out and do stuff by themselves. But like I love writing and directing.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm not as motivated in that kind of like producery get it made kind of way, and having somebody who is like that allows me to like tag along and just
Yeah,
be like a
yeah.
creative voice on other people's stuff.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a
No, it's
Yeah.
hard to get into the swing of things. But like even when I was working on your films and stuff,
I
like,
got the giggles now. I don't know what you want from me.
it's
I can't even look this
Oh,
guy in the
it's-
face anymore, dude. Look at him.
oh fine, we cracked
Is that a
him.
real?
was like-
Is that a real face? Dude?
Don't you do you know the
Mustache is too
you
much.
know-
I love it. It's
You
great.
know the dog in Looney Tunes or like Tom and Jerry?
One
Tom
of the-
and Jerry.
one of
Kinda
the
looks like
motherfuckers.
Spike. You kind of look like Spike. I've
You
always
like-
thought this.
Fuck off.
One of them Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry look like motherfuckers. You look like that. He looks like a whole cartoon series.
Yeah. Put him in your animated show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
Um,
animated show.
He's getting up to some Tom and Jerry antics, you know?
yeah.
This guy's running off a cliff and not falling down till he looks.
That's
This
true.
guy.
I'm running like 20 meters
Yeah.
out. Then.
Who is your Jerry?
Here's my Jerry.
Look in the camera and tell us who your Jerry is.
Nick Hooker. I'm gonna lay you down,
And then you're gonna eat it.
and then I'm gonna eat it. James Dudfield.
Yeah. what a strong man.
JD.
No,
Yeah.
I love James Dudfield.
Yeah. But I wanted just to finish up on what
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
were saying about Cooper.
Yeah.
I messaged him a few times. We're coming at him with my entitled opinion.
Sure.
You know,
About what?
about him as like the director of like your guys, like of
Sure.
the group, and how he has this draw from like, you know, he's really good at connecting with you guys and like making you guys feel like you guys are in a place, and he is very well at like, and that's just the way it is.
Oh no, 100%.
That's, you know what I mean. And like for me, I told him, now, buddy, you also got a responsibility, you know, and that's what I got, you know, like a bit like intrusive and assuming that let me shed my 2 cents, perhaps that would be helpful, but it all came from me believing in every one of you guys as like artists. Like, this is the way, and here we go. Let's fucking do it. Because why fucking not, you know? So, but I'm 33 saying this shit. You guys are fucking ahead of your time. So you're what, 20?
20.
Right? Yeah, 20, and you're
21 in like 2 months.
yeah, man. That's fucking crazy, you know? So you guys are really like ahead of the curve. How? But imagine that had some pressure and stress as well to it. You want to give us a little more about like the pressures and stress of a young artist trying to be a creative in such a regimented society?
Regimented society. Oh, what do you think? I'm passing it on. I get scared. I heard my own voice and I got scared. No, well, I think it's a little cringe to, like, there's this whole like gifted child syndrome thing where you like do well, you excel in certain things when you're a kid. And I didn't go to school, so it wasn't necessarily academic, like writing, but like doing theater and stuff.
Yeah.
I did well in that. I think doing well in theater at a really young age was super toxic for my mentality.
Really?
Because it got me used to the kind of feedback that's literally an audience of people applauding for you at the end of like 200, 300 people if you did a good job.
Yeah.
Like laughing at your jokes and stuff. The most like intense feedback you could get.
Yeah.
And then taking me from that and doing something else which is more reserved. And then I'm always craving that kind of like intense like feedback and validation from it. Which I think is a little bit of being a young artist. I don't know.
How old were you when you did your first performance?
8.
Oh yeah, that's pretty young. That's pretty young.
Yeah.
Did you feel like do you remember if you were the one that wanted to do it, or if that was like your parents were just kind of like, you want to try this?
Well, my sister, I think it was because my sister did it before me, same group, and they had like a juniors and a seniors. So I went and I wanted to do what my sister was doing. The story there is like they were doing this
Can
like
I have some of these? Dude?
Oh yeah, that's for everyone.
Yeah.
They were doing this puppet show. That was what it was, and I was scared of having any lines. So
I shit over cracker. Sorry, keep on going.
You gotta pay respects up to the Don first.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm all right, thank you. I'm avoiding my vice tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to have any lines in the show because I was scared. And then as soon as the curtains opened, like I completely regretted it. And the next year I went and auditioned for one of the lead roles, like comedic lead roles, and got that. And it was just on from there.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're saying the toxic part was learning how to, or forming dependency on the audience's validation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's something I still, very... I'm like a perfectionistic personality, and it's like, I'm always wanting to put stuff out, and I want everybody, I need feedback on it all the time.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think that's very healthy element of a creative. And learning, and over time, only time will help balance that shit out.
Yeah.
It's fucking all over the place.
Yeah.
Because that's just what it is, you know? For me, like, I'm still haven't dealt with that, you know? Fucking my own self-criticism and being like, but I'm just like forcing myself to see past perfectionism and just say whatever. Who fucking cares if it's shit? Because the next one will be just a little less shittier. The next one will be just a little less shitty, and then because that's human nature, man. No matter what, you do something in repetition, you get better at it. And there's no matter how much you suck, it doesn't matter. You keep doing something, you get better, and that's just so. Nobody fuck with you, man.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, it's probably a healthier way to go that, like, you're okay with it being a little bad.
You have to.
But it's, I treat everything like it has to be my 100%.
Yeah.
And then the next thing has to be my 101%.
Yeah.
And it's like, it never ends.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's kind of tangential to the question. I got one more thing that I'll swing it to you straight after, but just in what you guys said, like non-jokingly about like rivalries between, and Cooper said JD, James Studfield, the rivalry, whatever. That's where the thing about age comes into it for me, because I'm comparing myself to people that are at my age and my level, and going like, why are they at their level of opportunities? Why am I here? Why aren't I? That's the thing. It's like, and I don't want to get older having started earlier and like not have achieved, not gotten to a certain, like I'm always scared of falling back.
Well, what's your goal? What's your goal? Like, what do you like? I mean, first of all, to have a goal at your age is would be fascinating, you know. But like,
Yeah, well,
there's a lot of
there's
stress and thinking you should have one. So me asking this question, I would hate when I was your age when somebody asked me that question. I'd be like, "Get the fuck out of my face, dog." That's what I would say, honestly. So
Yeah.
I
saying that,
what's your goal?
What
are you doing, man? What are you even doing to yourself,
doing
man? Yeah.
if it's to both of us, I've been talking for a bit. You go.
No, he just asked you something.
Oh no, he asked you. He asked both. Okay. My goal. There's a few different things. Cause, have you seen the show Barry?
No,
it's Bill Hader show.
Bill Hader show.
Yeah,
Absolutely
Hitman.
Brilliant.
Awesome.
I've heard great things about it.
So he co-created it, wrote for a lot of it, directed the entire last season, and starred in it. And it was this awesome show, like clear influence. Like he's a big cinephile, huge like cinematic references and stuff.
Right.
Really awesome, like absurd scenarios and characters, but like really grounded.
How much of a cinephile are you?
I'm not a big I like making movies more than I like watching movies.
Right.
I do love movies, but not as much as like I don't delve into
not as
the
much as
foreign.
James Dudfield.
No.
That's what you're thinking.
No.
How
Well, I
many
wasn't
reviews
thinking
does he
that.
have? Like 2,000
Yeah,
or some
it's
shit on Letterboxd? He has like a lot.
Yeah, he's an encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Would you go? Would you do a boxing match for a fundraiser event? You versus JD.
Yeah.
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 And then and the fundraiser could be like maybe an amount that we fundraise that goes towards the winner's next project.
yeah. Oh, that'll get me. That'll get me steaming. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. All right. That's in the works.
Chess boxing? What about that? Chess
Chess?
boxing? Does James play chess?
I've played with him.
Okay.
He knows
good?
how to play.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do a little chess boxing maybe.
Chess boxing. No, I think
Yeah.
we should do like
Sure.
a fight card,
Okay.
and then we should have you guys as the main event. Now
Yeah.
we can fight like at least 2 preliminaries.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
We got beef with Jay.
That'd be awesome.
Who would I want to fight?
No, they're not fight. Like we got beef with like if you like on like a what would help your social placement in Perth filmmaking community advance if you fought this person?
Okay. Alright, well, you're doing a Dalai Lama member, so I might as well do my Dalai Lama member.
Yeah.
Well, she isn't really Dalai Lama, never mind. Claire Wesley, I'll see you in the ring.
Yeah.
No, I think I think Claire has to clear
She's
this
your
up
rival?
because yeah.
She's not my rival, but like,
Oh, you just want to hit her.
I used to do boxing.
You just listened to the last episode and you started thinking about it.
Yeah. There we go. So we got in the third fight.
Me and
No, you already got
me,
the fight.
me and the rest.
You already got Claire.
I'm gonna knock this lamp over again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be careful.
You take the ones on the right. I'll take the ones on the left.
Yeah.
I think that's a good 2 fight. We'll start there.
Yeah.
Jay versus Claire to open the night, and then Cameron versus James Dudfield.
Yeah.
Just the thing is like. I'm crazy enough. Well, I'll fucking make this happen.
Yeah.
You know, and then
I don't think I'll be a good boxer. And I think we're in a very different weight class. Him and me.
Yeah, I said
know,
Claire
he's
because
heavier than he looks.
Is he? He got all his bowel removed, didn't he? Wouldn't he gotten a little skinnier in
Yeah.
hospital or anything? No.
You try to leave.
I said Claire because then like I have more time in the green room to get fucked up.
Yeah. But I think you got it, bro. If you just do one slip and come in with an uppercut, yeah.
Claire Wesley, by the way, it was an honor and privilege working with you, but
Yeah.
those kids need that money.
How did the
She actually didn't want to come once she heard that you guys were coming tonight.
is that true?
Ask her, bro. I'm just kidding. It's not true. It's not true at all. It's not true.
We've gone down like 4 questions deep, like tangents, and some of it.
Level, but
yeah.
we regressed back up to the top or something.
Yeah.
Now we're plunging back in.
Yeah, well, no, because I need to get through because I want to hand off to Jake and say stuff, but I haven't. Just one goal for me is like something in the vein of Barry. Like I love writing, I love directing, like I love being a creative head on something.
Right. And
I like acting.
An animation cartoon series.
Barry.
No, Barry's not. Never. I'm thinking of fucking Archer, and the guy's name is Barry. Anyway.
Yeah. So that's something. I love that show. I've wanted to be a showrunner on like a sitcom for a long time. Otherwise, I just really love like the online content creating space. So I do a lot of online stuff.
Right,
doing
so
like online.
How are you doing in terms of like? Because I mean, to find the right idea that you're going to be happy with, probably take time. So like, do you have any like rough premises that you've developed for like a show like Barry, or are you still like in the pre-production in mind where like you're still shopping?
No, I would not something specific. I've like gotten halfway through writing a couple pilots, but it wouldn't be any of those specific things.
Right. What are they about?
It's just one of them's like Always Sunny inspired show about people running a funeral home. I thought that'd be funny. Mm-hmm. And then the other one, that was the one I actually started writing and was really liking the jokes in that. And another one, it's not really a sitcom, it's more of like a serial, like I don't know what it's these medical students they get sick of being poor, so they start selling the organs from cadavers on the like Chinese black market, and they use candle making business as like a money laundry for it.
It's good, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fucking nuts.
Then it gets absurd because I want to do an idea where they have scented candles that give you superpowers if you smell them.
And this is does the creator of the candle know this, or is this like a discovery?
I hadn't developed it that much, but yeah, it'd probably be discovery.
That's pretty funny. But like the whole selling organs, and using a candle scented place.
Yeah,
but and then the superhero one that ends up being the superhero that gets created to save the I don't know.
Yeah, well, there's something that it could be that, or you could just take the first pieces, and then it's like people trying to track down like who's doing these body parts things. So it's like two.
So. That's pretty cool. Have you created any characters in your mind for it yet, or are you just still in the concept of the story?
I come up with a concept. I start on something and then I lose my attention span for it, and then I move to something else, and nothing ever gets finished. Yeah. No, go to Jay. You got stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we'll talk to Jay. Get away from me.
Goals and stuff.
Okay. No, I mean it's all
and also being a young person, and there's heaps of stuff. There were tangents I didn't want to go down.
Yeah, I'm not trying to go down this way, but you have to, man. This is good. This is breaking down the layers and just.
Do you know what time we're at?
Let's see.
I don't know what time we started.
No, we're at like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
I think so.
12 minutes.
15
30.
minutes.
This thing says. Yeah, 16:10.
We've been talking for 16 minutes.
Yeah. Is that not enough?
Is that real? Have we been talking for 16 minutes? Are you guys lying?
Yeah.
We've been talking way longer than that.
No.
I'm being gas-lamped.
Gas-lamped. No, it's... I think...
Viewers, check what time code is on the video.
Comment
and then
the time.
So I'll know.
You guys want to do some freestyling? Who knows how to freestyle? You know how to freestyle?
I don't know how to freestyle.
No.
Let's hear
My
it,
name
then,
is Cameron M. I'm here to say my rhymes will rhyme in a nasty way. That's it.
That was good.
Yeah.
Nick
Hooker. I'm gonna fuck her. Lay her down and eat it. Love. Yeah.
You can even.
No, I couldn't.
Don't start a second rhyme. That's what I did. I stopped at one.
Yeah. How about you start a rhyme and then he does the first rhyme and then you try to see.
Like we bounce off each other.
Let's see if it works. Ready?
Okay.
Oh no, I can't. Okay. I'm having a glass of wine with my hubby, and I'm gonna pull out the jigger.
What's up, dog?
Because you need the jigger to open up the bottle of wine.
That's so true. Maybe I'll put the wine in a glass.
That's not a rhyme. That doesn't rhyme, Jay.
You piece of ass.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
I set you up.
future MCs in the house.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. Like,
I don't think you had a million options.
A trillion.
Name the first
Hey,
option that comes to mind.
I'm working at the factory. I'm a rigger.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna do a riggers course.
Yeah.
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 You'll be a rigger.
Yeah.
6 bullets pulled up.
Trigger.
Oh.
You had lots of options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
But I just knew that you wouldn't think fast enough, big boy.
The racism really became
I'm not-
transparent.
I'm not doing
'Cause
anything racist.
There was like, no, for him.
Oh,
Because he
for
was
him,
like,
yeah.
"Well," he was like, what rhymes with trigger? And then she's like,
Yeah.
huh? There's like, there's a bunch of
Yeah.
other words, man. Why'd you
Yeah.
only have to think of
Yeah.
that, you know?
Yeah.
This is good. We can, like, in the preview, right then,
Yeah.
I'll have that comment and then just, like, zoom in while he's
Because-
eating with some chips.
I've made a clippable moment that doesn't
Like,
look good for
yeah,
me.
and then click. Hand goes in. As I zoom in, I'm going to do, like, stress eating. Like, as he's
Because
reaching
I
in
was
the
thinking,
bag.
with this far
Yeah.
into the podcast, I could get
Yeah.
away with something.
Yeah.
I was just because that's a jigger is something that gets the
Yeah.
cork out, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, didn't know that.
You can. Oh, you didn't.
It's a
know
country
that.
song.
No, it's a
Searching
type
for
of,
my-
It's a thing. It's a corkscrew type thing. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
if you
yeah.
said corkscrew.
Yeah, if I
Why
said
didn't you say corkscrew?
Because I was trying to think of like, what do I do with like my partner? I could have a glass of wine. How do I open it? And
With a
it's the first
corkscrew.
thing. With a corkscrew.
Wine key.
A wine.
what
Wine
we say
key.
in
You could've
America.
said a wine key.
I never heard of a wine key.
Because this is America, buddy.
That's a Disney film.
Get in line.
Wine Key 2. It doesn't really sound like Lion King.
Yeah, no, I could have rhymed
That's like
it
the
with Lion
fourth
King.
joke I've made this podcast.
Talking about jokes, stand-up comedy. So you.
You didn't get to answer any of the questions.
No, okay.
You can answer.
Well, okay. Let's.
I
we'll
don't want
get
to block the flow, but I also don't want to.
We're not pitying anybody. You know what I mean? He can chime in when he
Yeah.
wants, and
Okay.
we're just flowing the fucking, what is it called? The train of thought.
Yeah.
And now we're talking about jokes.
Okay.
Stand-up comedy. When's the last time you did a set?
Quite a while. It's been a bit. I was meant to do one last Friday,
At the
but I
Windmill?
pulled out. Yeah, because I work on Friday nights.
Right.
But I found there's a club I think in Frio that does Tuesday night open mic. So I might.
But do you have to
start
like sign up and they put you on a list for like 6 weeks? God.
Well, that's usually what
Bothers me so
Windmill.
much.
Thankfully, I have an in now, so I can just say, "Can you put
Ant
me on?"
is Ant
Yeah.
you're in? Yeah. Last time he didn't hook me up. I went there and he was like, "Oh, I'll see," and then he didn't hook me up.
Oh.
Do you go there much? You live right
No,
next
I
to
know
it.
I should, but
I'm-
I haven't gone since I came back. I just don't have time for stand up.
I'm-
I've written a 5-minute set, but
yeah.
I haven't tried it out yet because I haven't. But I'm down to do it. I have some good jokes, dude. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Oh, well, do a funny.
I've told you guys that traffic one before.
I don't remember the traffic one. What's the traffic one?
The traffic one was, you know, when you're fucking going on a road trip, and you hit the highway, and you just fucking somehow just build a relationship with the cars around you. You know, you're just driving down and car in front of you, he's all right. You know, the car behind you is kind of a dick.
Yeah.
And the 2 cars behind you, he's pretty cool. And you're driving 1 hour into your trip, an hour and a half, 2 hours. And the guy behind you, he's all right. He's actually kind of all right. And then another hour and a half, 2 hours pass by, and you see your exit, and you drift off. And then you see the car behind you just passing by. And you're like, goodbye, friend. Goodbye. And that's the joke, yeah.
That's beautiful.
That's the joke, yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yes, yeah.
So I was trying to be mean by not
No,
laughing.
no,
No, it's good.
I have a
I
good
like it.
feeling about that joke.
Yeah.
But there's I
Yeah.
hate to pull up my
I do.
phone.
Yeah. I find that very relatable. I do that.
And I think for it having to be like a fucking thing joke, a traffic driving joke, it has to have like a certain bit of like absurdity for me is the
Sure.
part like
Yeah.
friendship with thing. There's one more
Have
joke I'll tell
you
you guys.
Have you heard my sets?
I have listened to it.
Okay.
A lot of fat jokes. A lot of- yeah.
That's my 5-minute.
Yeah.
I haven't done that in a while. I did a 3-minute that I quite liked. Did you see what went up on my Instagram with the?
No, we can pull it up now and watch it.
No, I can just tell you the jokes. But have you seen it? Do you know
I
my
have-
High Wickham or my WikiLeaks joke or anything?
Give me like 1 second.
But you can do your material. I don't want to. I'm just asking.
Words taken out. Okay. Yeah. Anyways. Okay. So I just had to figure out. Okay. Sorry. Yes. Tell us your joke, and I'll tell you one of my jokes, and then Jay can tell us which joke was funny.
Okay. Have you heard my dental hygienist joke at all?
No.
Okay.
No. Is this part of the? Is this part of the joke?
No. It's I'm setting it up. So I went to the dentist. I went to the dentist the other day, right? And the dental hygienist there, she tells me, "What do you?"
I'm already laughing.
Yeah.
I think it's a.
Okay. I went to the dentist anyway, and the dental hygienist there, she tells me, you have the WikiLeaks of molars, because I'm gonna have to extradite your wisdom teeth from your mouth embassy. Julian Assange, he was trying to crack the truth. I just cracked my tooth.
Yeah. Hey yo, you stupid for that one.
Yeah.
That's funny, man. Oh, that's got some silliness to it.
Yeah. I like the silly stuff.
Yeah. All right. So this is the joke. Some people are like, please excuse the messages. My account was hacked. Oh, please don't mind.
Yeah.
My account was hacked, guys. Apologies.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right. Yeah. But what were you doing for that to have happened? What did you click on? Who knows what shadows that you were lurking? Huh? What were you looking at? That's the joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say what he was looking at, maybe.
What
Yeah,
was he
but
looking
I
at?
feel
know
like
what
I
you're
feel like
looking
you
at.
could lead down to some like
So what's
that
the
could,
punchline? That's the setup. So the punchline is like what he's looking at being funny. But it's like it is what it is. Like some fucking child pornography. Like what did you click on? You know what I mean? Like honesty. Like what the fuck do you have to click on
Yeah.
that you
to
take
get
a
ha-
risk
Well, my
to
dad.
get hacked?
That could be like good crowd work, like
My-
asking people
yeah.
what they
What
look
did
at.
you click
What
on?
did
Yeah.
you look
Yeah,
at?
because what did you? Okay, I got hacked. Come on, dude. We all know it was some dark
My dad-
web shit that you fucking clicked on.
That happened to my dad a few times on Facebook. Like
What do you
his
think he was
account.
clicking on, dude?
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
Child pornography. I'm
Hey,
gonna stick to
dude,
my guns.
My dad's dead.
No, dude.
Come on, that's poor tax, man.
Come on.
No, we're there are no rules. Once he opened the floodgate, I'm just filling it in with atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but literally, Mary, I love you for making that joke because with humor we can work through anything.
Yeah.
And that for me,
Yeah.
especially, is important.
that's so true. World poverty, kids starving. They should
Make
have
a
a
joke.
laugh. Make a joke.
Make a joke.
Why you so unfunny?
Yeah.
That's
Not-
why
'cause you're
that's
not
happening
funny,
to
dude.
them. They're
Yeah.
not funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That's
so
true.
you gotta just make a joke, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, imagine. Well, I guess you can't really make jokes during the hard times. You just make jokes afterwards when the hard times are over to cope with those.
I guess so.
I don't know, but like the brain just fucking blocks out the bad times as soon as they're done.
Yeah.
You're just like, phew,
Yeah.
and it just like creeps in
Yeah.
subconsciously.
Weak
Then you're
men
just yelling at people.
Weak men make hard times. Hard times make funny men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
That's the. Thanks for that, man. Thanks for that.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The funny man make
Do
what?
you remember 9/11?
Yeah.
You were, where were you when 9/11?
First day of class.
Where were you when 9/11 happened?
I'll tell you
When
because I remember
9/11.
distinctly.
Yeah.
I have an alibi.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, you want to make jokes, funny
Yeah.
guy? I make jokes. Oh no.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it was my first day in 6th grade, Fairfax County in Virginia.
Okay.
I just moved from Arizona to go to Virginia, and I went to this new school again. I've been going to new schools my whole life, and this is a rich fucking school. My first day of class, I walk in and the news is on, and it's still elementary, so up to year 6 or primary, as you guys say. So I remember I walk in, the TVs are on, and then these fucking planes going through these buildings, and then one by one, each kid going, dude, getting like called in, the parents coming picking them up, like
Yeah.
we're in war.
Yeah.
No way.
And I was like, what on earth is going on? You know,
Yeah.
because it was my first day in a new city, in a new state, in a new
Wow.
school.
And you were like, turn this shit off. This shit's so
I
boring.
was like, is this a movie? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on here? You know, but then I was like, oh, and then it actually became a real hard year for me that year because, you know, before 9/11, no one knew of Afghanistan. My family's from Afghanistan. But like people be like, oh, Africa, you know, they didn't know
Yeah.
Afghanistan. But then 9/11 happened, then everyone
Right.
knew. Oh,
Like 9/11
Like your
was
parents-
9/11 was the 9/11 of Afghanis.
yeah, yeah, it was. We Afghanistan was probably the country that suffered the most No, you prophesized it, dude.
Yeah.
You're like fucking the Oracle lady
The Oracle.
in
Like, were
the
your
Matrix.
parents immigrants?
Yeah.
Okay,
They
so-
were refugees from
first-
Afghanistan to Pakistan,
Oh wow.
and then from Pakistan they went to Germany. They got married in Pakistan, and then they went to Germany, and then that's where I was born. And then I lived there for 9 years, and I moved to Arizona when I was 9.
No wonder you were so good at Bruce Hitler.
Yeah, dude, the Germans really gave me the fucking regimented mindset to really prosper into a fascist. It just comes out. I just
I
hope it
take
goes
that.
somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
I take this
Are you
back.
are you cut or uncut?
Cut?
Are you cut or uncut?
I'm uncut.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to be more cut. If you don't want to tell me what it means, I'm just gonna assume and move on. I'm not gonna be like, hey, what does that mean?
Yeah.
And then you win. You
I'll
don't
take
win,
this
bro.
back.
Yeah.
I
Well,
just-
because we're both uncut.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm uncut, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. I just saw you've got Dalai Lama uncut on there. You got a poster that says Dalai Lama. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm talking about circumcision.
Oh, yeah. I'm circumcised. My family's like Islamic.
Oh,
so-
you're circumcised.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a cut friend. I've been wanting to have a cut friend.
Oh, I am.
Because everyone's uncut here.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh. I just thought uncut just sounded cool. That's why I was like
Yeah.
Dalai Lama uncut.
Well,
what does that
yeah.
mean? No, it means you.
Yeah.
can't be
Well, it's
circumcised.
Dalai Lama uncircumcised.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
No.
You
But
didn't have to know.
yeah, we'll see. Well, we'll have a vote. General consensus of how many
Yeah.
guys are cut and uncut.
Sure, that
and
would
the majority will
great.
be dictate the uncut or cut.
Yeah.
Guys, for the 200 sub fucker fan, comment if you're cut or uncut.
Yeah. My dad, my parent. I don't want to keep going back to the
No, it's
dad.
okay.
Well,
Yeah.
no, but my parents I've asked them the like 9/11 question, and because it was nighttime over
Yeah.
here. I think it was my dad. He got up in the middle of the night, put the TV on, and there's all this like news about this like the World Trade Center, and he thought it was a movie and turned it off and went back to bed.
Yeah. It's like whoa,
Yeah.
because it was like forever. One building's just like,
Yeah.
you know, and then like, oh, hey, well, this fucking whatever, this
Yeah.
sucks, you know, and then next one, but like, oh shit, that was real life. you
Yeah.
know? Yeah, but what in terms of where were you guys? Were you guys even alive?
No.
no.
I'm
Damn.
a post
2003.
9/11.
Yeah.
Post 9/11 baby. I never
Yeah.
knew that world.
Yeah, things moved quick after that. People already had many answers preemptively, man. There was one of the biggest inside jobs in the history of fucking in the world, but that's just the way it goes, man. Fucking 9/11, man. You guys, I mean, how interested is your generation in that? Even as a like,
They just make jokes about it.
You just
I
make
don't
jokes
think
about
I don't
it.
think
Yeah,
it-
yeah.
Like there's just this like understanding the world used to be different, but we don't
Yeah.
know.
Why?
How?
No one seems to
Like-
explain it. Everyone's just sort of like, it was different.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
different vibe.
yeah, it was just I think the first
TSA was easy. Just
fir-
get on a plane.
Yeah, but you know, even to that extent, that's all like taxpayer money. That's
Yeah.
making TSA agents part of like lobbying, which is part of like the bigger issue of like deep state. The beginning of deep
Sure.
state of just having like this conspiracy that 9/11 was an inside job, being like,
Yeah.
would political stunts like that be plausible
Mm.
for the sake of like individual greedy growth?
Okay.
And it's just like, no, why would it? It'll be like, yeah. And it's like, and yeah, so I mean, this is the insanity of the times we're in, which I think is always fascinating to see.
Yeah.
Orchestration at that level. And like, it's so crazy. Be like, but is it too crazy to be true? And you're like, who fucking
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah. Jay, what's your goal?
Huh?
What's your goal in film?
See, that's a natural pivot. See, there you go. We knew we'd get back to it.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. I've always wanted to do creative stuff. Like, I remember in it was year 11. There was an assignment where it was like, you had to first of all, you had to do a resume, but you also had to write a full essay. Like after interviewing someone in an industry you'd be interested in, and I got on really well with the school psych, and I was talking to her about this assignment, and she goes, "Well, I know someone. It was this guy from this massive advertising company over in Melbourne. It's like Ogilvy or something like that." And
That's fucking fresh.
Yeah.
yeesh. And so basically I was just having like an interview with him over the phone. Super nice guy. And before a film or anything, I'd spent 5 years in fashion design, like learning how to sew and like
Really?
create
I
templates
didn't know
and shit.
this.
No, like seriously,
know
I
this.
dress like shit, but like I
Oh.
spent 5 years of my life just dedicated to like
Wow.
fashion design and stuff because it was like truly like the coolest thing in the world. I still love it. I like film a bit more right now,
No.
especially for the moment. And he was like a award-winning artist and all this stuff, and he just said like the best thing you could do for what I want to do is consider doing like consider your long form goal being like a creative director for a company or something like that.
Right.
So I don't know, for like 4 years I did chase that, and I was like, okay, everything I'm gonna do is gonna lead up to building like a resume to where I could get one of those jobs, because that's a really hard job to get. Like everyone who's like creative wants that job because it's like high paying and stuff like that. But that's one of the main reasons that I started doing TAFE in the first place, because I'm like, it would be important, especially for advertising, to know like film stuff. So I think over time my goals moved on though, because I just enjoy making films with my friends.
So you did TAFE to get to polish up your versatility for in one day becoming a creative director.
Yeah, I'm not even too keen on that anymore. I just like, I really just want to like make films with my friends, and like I don't know, I've sort of realized one of the main goals is just like be able to do whatever you want. Like if I wanted to write a book, I could have the versatility to do that. It's just, I don't know, gaining versatility. And film's a weird space because you sort of need like to understand like every part of film. So if you wanted to move on to like other creative industries, like you would be able to like be comfortably transition.
Because there's so much like versatility in film, so you'd be able to.
So much planning, so much like work behind the scenes, meetings. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't think I want to do film forever, but if I do like make success from it, it would definitely be like the best place to branch off.
So do you have like, what have you ever thought about doing costume and wardrobe for a film?
I heavily thought about doing it for theater.
Why don't you do it for Fat Crackers, bro?
I have not touched a sewing machine in like
Not about
4
necessarily
years.
sewing machine, but just like every production needs a costume wardrobe stylist. That's just an element that would, and you know what I mean. Like, obviously, we can
it'd
form a
elevate the
mutiny
production.
and say, "Hey, Cooper, if you don't assign Jay as the head of costume and wardrobe, then we assign Hasib as a new leader.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'll take care of you guys."
It's a 4-man.
I don't know. Well, I think at our level, costumes probably like prod design's always like the last thing. We don't even talk about it on our
if
sketches.
we had somebody who always wanted to do prod design, we would always have prod design.
Talk to Britt, man. If she's available, she'd love to help out in production design.
It's just like there's
necessary
nobody.
step, bro.
I mean, like Gabby would do prod design for sure, but there's always other places to put her, and we're understaffed a lot of the
There's
time.
also
So
like no money, because like we would
Yeah.
want
We
to
would-
give
we
money
would.
so then that we could buy like,
Time
go
to
to
scrape
shop
up and
like,
ship out, man. It's time
Yeah.
to scavenge it together.
yeah,
It's time to
I
double
mean,
down.
if we put a little bit of money away each, we'd have money.
If you guys can get faded all the time, you guys could.
Yeah.
Hey,
true.
I got faded all of my 20s, and therefore I have nothing to show for it. You know, so that's just the reality. Y'all think I could outdrink you any day of the week, ever, anytime. Anybody who thinks they know how to drink, they don't. Okay, I'm serious. Okay, because I'm tired of the sarcastic eye rolls.
No,
I can
I wasn't
outdrink
trying to.
anybody.
People
You
say I
understand?
roll my
I take
eyes. I don't know I
shots.
do it.
What's the most amount you think you've drunk in a night, and then like been able to like do like some fucking sprint to the bottle shop before they close, just so you can get the remaining amount of booze needed for a house party that ends up saving the night, bro?
Brothers.
Exactly.
Ooh.
The most I've had is 10.
It's like a real like American
That's
Pie-esque sort of like monologue.
One alcohol, please.
One
I've
alcohol,
seen
please.
American. Have you seen the Naked Mile? I've seen the Naked Mile just because of the name. I was like, I need to see Naked Mile.
This
to see
sounds
naked
fucking
chicks.
epic, bro.
Yeah. There's literally just a bunch of naked people running for a mile.
Oh.
American Pie,
pretty
Naked
cool.
Mile. College, woo. Do you feel like you guys missed out on like an American experience, so therefore you guys feel like you missed out on life?
No.
I work at an American sports bar, and it's just like
No.
You work at varsities. That's
Yeah.
right.
I
dude.
shoot movies, not schools.
We had a
crazy.
We had a school shooting as well.
Your school?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, here you mean? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I
this-
saw it. Yeah,
We had a school shooting. It's called film school.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We shot over in Qdale. You know, we filmed at a high school for
Oh,
3
yeah.
days, dude.
Yeah.
And now people are like, oh, we had a high school shooting.
Wait,
They'd be like, panic.
the-
I'm like, bro, don't be so racist.
Was this the Islamic
Racist.
school?
Yeah, exactly. See,
Yeah,
yeah,
the Islamic
exactly.
school.
Yeah.
I was there.
They were down to, dude, you were both there.
Yeah.
You were there, yeah. You guys were at the high school shooting.
Yeah, we were at the high school shoot. I think I probably said that on set.
Yeah.
Yeah, high school shooting.
You were the first one to make that joke. For
yeah.
real.
The first one. yeah.
God.
And then that night, I got broken up with. Same night.
Really?
true.
Yeah.
Who broke
At
up with
least
you?
you weren't in a car crash.
That's true.
yeah.
That
Oh,
night was
God.
Cooper got in a car crash.
Yeah.
He got dumped.
Yeah.
She
and
hurt me in the
Cameron was
same
plotting
way.
the whole thing.
She hurt me in the same way. To be
Yeah.
honest, I felt like I was in a car crash.
What happened, man? How you too young to feel this kind of heartbreak? No, actually not. I was pretty
No, not
heartbroken.
really.
Shit sucks. Do you write poetry?
What?
Write about it, bro.
Can we pretend in airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Nah.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
he's not gonna.
No.
Let's
Just, it's just the one line.
I can
Yeah, it's
put.
just the one line.
Yeah, let's pretend.
That's another clip for the teaser.
Yeah,
Sing
that's
the whole
crazy.
song.
Oh,
your
wait.
reaction zoom in.
Do we need taser clips?
We got plenty teaser.
All right.
What the fuck?
What?
And then put anything before that, and it works.
I can't believe you just said that.
You did what with her?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Cameron, you put what and what?
Where's the thing with the what again?
No, I got nothing.
Who's something? Blah. Oh
Yeah.
god. Oh.
Oh, I was gonna bring my saxophone. I forgot. I thought that'd be good. Do you play sax?
No, I only
You
played.
got- you got-
I no. This is part of Brit's production design. She changes
oh.
decoration in
I
every
know.
room every 3 months.
All right.
Yeah, she's constantly shape shifting.
All right.
Yeah, this was the piece in Detective Walter's house.
Oh.
yeah?
Yeah. Well, Orla was behind it when she was just like, and then she was like standing in front of it. Half of her face was covered in like brain splatter.
yeah.
Is Orla in that Is she in that beer ad that
Yeah.
Han
Yeah.
Super Dry
Yeah,
ad?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I keep
Yeah.
on seeing it. I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
that's her.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, it's her.
That's awesome.
She
She's doing a lot.
she was one of the two leads in the diploma film I directed.
Yeah. That was after that. I asked her to be in Rampage Electra, and I was just like, I know you have bigger roles than this usually, but because she was just like a hostage.
Yeah.
You know, but I was just like, it'd be cool if you did it, which she did. So yeah, she was great chemistry
was
with
good.
her, Ashley. We put them in a little tiny cupboard,
Mm.
and James Broadhurst was just like a evil maniac. Such a funny scene.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm gonna hose you down. I'm
Yeah.
gonna hose you down. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
It's definitely a little switch up. I didn't expect him to be such a big freak. When I
Yeah.
saw that in the screening, I was like,
When I
yeah,
wrote the movie,
that's my character. It's
I
my
was
type of guy.
that when Detective Jack Walter came into existence, I was like, oh doggy. I was like excited and pumped.
Have you ever watched In Bridge?
No, I have not.
Because Ralph Fiennes-
actually, no, I just did watch that.
It's awesome.
it's
Is that with Colin Farrell and
Yeah.
and him being like this weird hitman?
yeah. Ralph Fiennes swears about 200 times that movie, and he only has about like 80 lines in
Yeah.
it. And that was basically James Broadhurst's character. Like every line.
Too much cussing in Rampage
What the
Electra.
fuck? What
Too
the
much
fuck?
cussing. I learned my lesson there. I was just like,
Yeah.
bro, you can't have people cussing. It just
I mean,
saturates it.
You
think
don't realize how much of it there is until you cut it all together.
Yeah, until the second screening, someone was like, man, there's way too many F-bombs in this. I'm like,
Shotgun's got the same problem. Like people just started doing the sketch Shotgun Honor Among Thieves. Do you watch that?
no.
On the Fat
Oh
Crackers?
yeah, Shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave you notes on
Oh
that
yeah,
one. Yeah,
of course, yeah. Yeah, because that one was all improv-y stuff,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
just started swearing.
Filler words,
and then
nervous
it's,
filler, and
it
all
just
that.
it just ends up being f-bombs
fuck.
every two.
And you're
Saying-
like, this isn't art. This is shit.
Yeah.
Saying
Yeah.
fuck 2 times is the same as 80 times. I learnt writing.
Who kind of teacher that loved anal would say this?
Do I love anal?
What?
What?
No, you said you learned writing that. So who taught you this rule?
Oh no, it's just like writing myself. Like I just realized, like, cause like
Oh.
you know when you're like in
Oh.
year.
How many times does saying? Never mind.
No.
No, I was gonna say come.
Come.
How many
Come's
times-
funny. You can say that as many times as you want.
okay.
Yeah. Calm before the storm. Calm before the storm.
It's me all winter, baby.
Yeah.
That's one of the few Dalai
hot
Lama
summer.
sets I worked on.
Which one? The Perfect Storm.
Perfect Storm.
Yeah. That film was. There was like it was like, you know, when you're growing your hair out and there's an awkward phase.
Mm.
That was the Perfect
Yeah,
Storm.
that was the one of your first bigger ones,
Right.
wasn't it?
We had
I
a
liked it.
in the theater. People fucking died laughing.
Oh,
I
that was
remember.
funny. Who was
People-
the
Mathieu,
I like
the guy who was just
The goat.
yeah, he was angry for no reason, and
What's
just
he
like,
up to? Do you get him still?
yeah, I saw him actually the other week. He came to Life in Leaderville, the episode 3, the 3-episode screening. You guys can go. What was up with that?
I was going away.
Have you guys seen any of them
Yeah,
Yeah, I watched. I was there for the last one. How did the interview go?
for episode 3?
Yeah, well, the interview you had of me for the pre-screening thing.
Also, you invited me the fucking day before.
Yeah.
Okay.
You invited me on the Wednesday.
First of all, get your fucking finger out of my fucking face. Yeah. Second of all, I don't know. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You can put your finger in my face all you want, dude. I was just,
No, I'm kidding.
I was joking with you out of comfort, but I don't want you to think that he's using a joke to say something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it.
I wouldn't be that like passive, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
I just feel like we've gained some connection where I can joke like that without
Yeah.
you worrying 1%. Is he serious?
Yeah.
You know?
No, I don't like when people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
calm down.
Yeah, calm down. So,
Yeah.
what were you saying, dude?
Oh no, I just said it was last Thursday. You invited me on the Wednesday.
No,
Right.
I
So you haven't seen episode 3 yet
No.
about your part.
yeah, I was just wondering if the interview, cause I remember I was trying to be funny, so I don't know if it.
I think
if it went well.
that one had like a little screech of you going like, have you got anything in WMA? Like the way you set that line,
Yeah.
I was like, I really loved. So I made sure I got a good. Actually, I could show you the first 2 minutes real quick.
Sure. Well, of the episode or of the interview? What are you? Oh, okay.
I was talking to Lucas, literally yesterday about doing a bottomless in Leaderville, and then I came up with the idea. It'd be funny if they filmed it for Life in
Yeah,
Leaderville.
Life in
Said it was an
Leaderville,
important
yeah.
film.
Meeting.
Important
Yeah,
film
like
meeting.
a networking event.
Went there on a day 'cause I'm filming episode 4, in like starting next week. I got some ideas I'm gonna do.
That'd be cool.
When are you guys doing it? I can try to.
Oh, you're just this
Oh,
conceptual, isn't it? at
yeah,
this
it's just a
point?
concept, but yeah, it's just a bottomless, and it's like a dumbass friends Sweeney and Harry just embarrassing themselves, and then like the entire time you're like, this is the most important
Interesting
people in
file
WA.
structure that he's got.
Alright, look, it's Claire, the face of WMA.
My name is Claire
I hope
Wesley.
it's not too
Anything
flirty.
you wanna
I
say
didn't
to
want
the
to come
haters?
across like that, but it felt like it. That's my worry, because it wasn't intentional. Oh, there's.
It's actually crazy that you were going that fast and I understood it all. Like, it's crazy. You were going that fast, I understood it all perfectly. Oh, the shout out.
Oh. Oh yeah, it's the post. Yeah, it was the post interview where it was me and Claire. Yeah.
Actually, dude, he already knows how gorgeous he is.
Apparently, they want to know my technique on espresso money.
Oh.
It's the French lady. Connor. Yeah.
Is it Armando? Yeah. Yeah, he was a star character.
I think you really like cutting between the two angles. A lot. Yeah.
They cut so much out. Claire and I were zinging. We were cutting out, shooting out zingers.
WAs.
Funny.
It's hard to
Yeah,
really cut this thing down because
Yeah,
it's
no, of
literally
course.
filled with nine. Yeah, like I had more of you guys, but then I do like when you just start cutting down, like what do you really
Yeah,
need?
I get
And in order to get a bit of
I
everyone,
understand. Yeah.
like some people I had in the beginning and in like her, Catherine Shepard. She's she's one of the actors in the web series, The Pregame. So she was in the first half talking about her fundraiser and 5K and all that positive like stuff she does. But now to go, I want to keep this in because it's like good to spread the good word. But then when I was going to the final cut, I'm like, is this interesting though? Are people watching this and like you did just get straight to
Yeah.
it? So you gotta, it's really fun learning how to get really confident in cutting good things away and knowing that you've might have made
Yeah.
not the best decision, but you able to cut something
Yeah.
down.
Sure.
Cut it down.
Damn, boy.
Yeah. How you guys feel? You guys want to see a 2-minute cut of the web series that nobody's seen yet?
I'd be game. Yeah.
This is called The Pregame.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever heard of Sean Schliwa?
I've heard the name.
Name sounds familiar.
What about Bryce Fenwick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was alongside Ola Saffron in my movie.
Alters.
Yeah, I was an extra with him on a Wassa set.
So these are 3 of the 11 cast members
Yeah.
of this, and there's a little sneak peek.
Yeah, me too. We should get McDonald's after this.
McDonald's.
McDonald. No, that's my vice.
You want to hear my advice?
What?
Let's get some Maccas.
This is rough cut,
Yeah.
no sound editing.
First episode?
No,
Is the camera rolling, by the way?
I think
Okay.
it might be dead.
Oh, is it dead?
No, it's still rolling.
Oh, it's still
actually.
rolling.
Oh no shit!
Cool, good.
Dude, it's a French thing.
Who shot this?
Nitsan and Yuki. Nitsan's DP.
Having output or not having output? Like, I don't know. Like, guys. Dude, wonderful.
Still ignoring.
What the fuck, man? What did I do?
Whoa, you're acting way too handy, man. What do you guys think about my outfit? Come on, be a fucking man.
Just saying I look good, alright? Like, what did I do?
What did you do? Who the fuck are you right now?
Who the fuck am I? I'm the guy who paid for all this booze, including the vodka you're finishing.
Oh man, that's low, real low.
Can you guys just relax, okay? We can have a good time. Just chill out. Chill out? No, fuck that. I'm glad this came up. Because he's a fucking booze. You're over here drinking my booze, eating my chips, and you still owe me $700, and I'm over here trying to figure out how the hell you're gonna pay me back. Okay, you guys both grown men, and this is none of my business.
No, actually, I
I feel like we're gonna be saying something. Nobody's gonna like this part.
Hello, viewers. Hope you're having fun.
Whose side are you on?
Yeah, whose side are you on?
Punch him in.
I think Hasib forgot this is a podcast.
he's just hanging out with us now.
I'm having fun though. Yeah.
Bothered by that harsh shot.
we agree with exchanges.
There's other shots without that harsh shot.
Mm.
And talked about how you paid for all the booze and I drank all the vodka and still owe you like $500. Yeah, whatever. But like,
Boom shadow
I
all over the
kind of
place.
sad for a second because you got like real serious, and I was like, is this guy serious? Like, even though I know you were joking and everything, it actually kind of hurt my feelings.
That's it.
Oh.
You.
Okay. Is the character you wanted me to play in that?
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, there's
Oh.
rough footage of him somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
But I'd have to show you the
Dude,
project file.
He's gonna look rough in all the footage when I find out who this guy is.
Yeah. He's a young whippersnapper, man. He's never acted before on set, but he's real confident.
So you picked a guy who's never acted before over me, huh?
No, because he hit me back up, and honestly, I completely skipped my mind with you, so I apologize again. And it's not.
I didn't hit you back up.
Yeah,
I waited because I was hit up and I said, yeah, I'm keen. I'm
Yeah.
But I have to.
yeah.
It depends on the schedule, so that's what
Yeah, for
maybe he's more available.
perhaps, but either way, like it doesn't change me saying that I think you're a fantastic actor.
Thank
so,
you.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Appreciate
mean,
that.
honestly, like it really, like acting with you, that was like we were drawing some. That first take, I think. I'm just curious to see how Lucas edits it because he was
Yeah.
telling me that that day he was like his vision of it was completely something else was
Yeah.
unfolding.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, I feel like I'm a very reactive actor. Like I don't, at least on screen, yeah. Like if somebody starts giving me something, I'm like very receptive to it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I felt it. I was trying to look at you all
Look.
fucking wide-eyed and crazy,
Yeah.
and I was feeling like this.
Yeah.
I was just like, whoa, shit, we're on fire.
Yeah, but it can if there is like a direction that the director wants it to go, it can kind of steer away because I will just go where it's going, which I guess is good. But
Yeah. But who knows? I mean, how is the editing process of that?
I think it's looking good. Just need to trim the fat out a little bit in the middle, and then just like amp up some of the later moments with like a bit of music and sound effects and stuff. But I think
Who's
Lucas
editing
is-
that? Lucas. Okay. Lucas is editing that one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you guys are splitting
So for all the trilogy ones,
trilogy ones.
the ones we shot at
That
I guess
weekend, yeah.
I
Yeah,
I
the
guess I
porn,
can I
that
say
one.
Because
The
they want
Office.
The Office. For all those ones, so Lucas directed one of them, so he's cutting that one. Cooper directed one. I don't know what they co-directed the other one, but I'm editing that because I shot it, so it's just easier.
Right.
Armchair, alt-right armchair.
So do you do any of the writing, or you just help out on the crew? Like you're just like the ride or die soldier.
I am writing stuff, but it's more or less just like at season 1. Yeah, I was just helping out and stuff like
It's-
that. But this season we're all hoping to get an even workload.
Yeah.
Just make it easier. But like it would be hard for me to edit one of their ones that they directed because obviously they've put so much of their style into it. So hopefully this season, then when I get my stuff, I can do it.
I think Shotgun was one of the only ones where it was I directed that, and it was written by Cooper. And generally, you write it, you direct it.
Yeah.
So it was one of the few.
Yeah.
And it definitely came out different. But that's the thing with if you write something, then because it's originally it was pitched as a 4-man group. Like we're all like it's 4 of us. We pitch our ideas. We like push to get it made. We produce our own stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just really if you write something and you push to get it made and you go through the process, that's what gets made. Which is why it's with the lack of motivation. It's about like I got like 2 done. But it kind of swung certain ways because just some people are more motivated.
This
and
is prior
pushy.
to getting
Pushing.
our like when we did our first 15 short films in Cert 3. The way it happened is similar to what you're saying. It's like literally I was like 1 week we made our first short film. I was like, all right, anybody want to make another short film? And by the next week I already had one. I was like, if anyone doesn't have one, here's another one. And then it was just like, okay, and we made Mr. Johnson, which was like this idea of everyone sitting in a circle and you leave and I try to talk shit about that person, everyone defends that person. And you leave and I try to talk shit about you, everyone defends that person. One by one, they all leave. And I'm just like, if somebody walks by and goes, hey, what are you doing here sitting by yourself? Well, everybody just left. They goes, no, they're not. They're downstairs. And then they go over there and reveal that they're all sitting together talking shit about me.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like,
Sure.
you know, and it was like, you know, we just came up and then we filmed it in between passing periods, like 3 hours at TAFE. And then next week, does anyone have any ideas? No. Well, let's just fucking film this. It was just like
Yeah.
stupid 1 to 3 pages of nonsense, and and then it was like the incentive was like if you have an idea, it gets made.
Yeah, exactly.
So you
well,
call it
that's something we've got. David Vincent Smith, DVS, teaching us at WASA. So
Yeah.
he's doing writing and directing.
Oh, really? He's
yeah.
teaching there.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't he just get signed to do the biopic for for the ACDC movie with Ian Halo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, Cooper was talking about that, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
talked. Yeah, I think so.
He's a
Yeah,
fucking.
he's-
He's directing that.
Yeah.
He
Well,
got, like,
yeah,
a-
he's teaching us.
Yeah.
But that's something he talks about is like if you're a writer and you write movies and you don't just go to the bar every weekend talking about your ideas and these things you're conceptualizing and not finishing anything. If you actually write, you're doing more than 90% of people who call themselves writers.
Yeah.
Then he's like saying like the people that are in the industry, like there's some people that are probably better than him that would be doing better than him, but they just don't finish the scripts and they don't make stuff.
Yeah.
So he's
yeah.
just it's just the people you making it.
Yeah, he's right. You
Yeah.
know, like I had my first meeting with like a fucking with the lady that runs I think one of the script supervision for Screen West. She had a coffee with me, and essentially she was saying alongside similar to that in a nutshell that, you know, she said that there's a 3-strike rule that they have. They work with someone and they give them 3 chances to do something. I'm like, 3? To me, I was like, whoa, 3 chances. Like, essentially, you get to develop a project and you can, I don't want to do it. You don't finish it. You don't like the script. You just have the idea. And you give you a second chance for another idea. And they give you a third. She's saying they'll give you up to 3rd chance. But what I got from that, they really will work with you if you really put in the work
Yeah.
and the time and effort.
Wow.
So it was very, like, incentivizing for anyone
Yeah.
to really like go for it, you know. So, and they're really trying to like hold your hand and help you develop the whole process from developing an idea, pitching, making a pitch deck, to sending you to a film market, to find a distributor, to bring you back to their front doorsteps with an attachment and all that stuff that you need that they helped you find. And then you make your fucking movie. And,
Yeah.
and just the way she made it seem like is exactly, I think, in a different way.
Yeah,
What he
yeah.
was saying is like people just don't
Yeah.
finish the stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Full,
crazy.
full of ideas, and it's
Yep.
just the lack of discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just taking step after the other.
Yeah.
And it's
100%.
it's been good. Yeah.
Yeah.
How you guys feeling?
Yeah, good. Pretty good.
You guys down for another like round of drinks or tea? Get some sugar rush, or you guys? What time is it?
Yeah. That's funny. How long are we running for?
We we're at 22 minutes.
Cheers.
How? Somebody tell me.
Tell you what,
Well, how long have we been running for?
22 minutes.
No, we haven't.
Yeah. It literally said,
22 minutes.
yeah.
No, Jay.
What time did you guys come over?
We got here at 7:15.
Yeah.
But we
it's
didn't start till
7:15.
I don't know what time we started. Okay. I'm just getting a little thirsty. That's all.
All right.
A little parched.
Yeah. Want me to get you some water? I'll get myself some
I
coffee.
got a water bottle. I should be right.
Cool. Are you guys down to another 5-10?
Yeah.
15, 20, whatever?
Yeah, too easy.
So I'm gonna just give you your water. If you guys need to use the loo,
Yeah.
it's downstairs. But I'm going to go and just take another hit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You guys have a little chat, and then fucking I'll post it, and I won't even look at it, and just surprise myself later with the content.
Oh, I'm Hasib.
The content.
Yeah, sink it.
Yeah, Hasib Kushkaki. You know, got that Kush.
Afghan Kush. My name is Kushkaki. Means he's from the Kush regions. Literally my ancestors.
That's pretty cool.
Literally, bro.
He was just saying that his ancestors did 9/11.
No, I'm hoping semester 2, when everything calms down, I can put more time towards writing, because I know that we're back in 2 weeks. It's gonna get a lot busier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna get a lot busier. So I'm hoping sometime around June I'll find more time to start
Yeah.
writing and stuff again.
No, it's
But like actually push myself now that I've sort of got a place where I can do it.
what's the place that you can do it?
Just like just like you know how like I'm back in film school, so it's like we can all do stuff now and just really like
You're in that environment.
yeah, because I feel like I can't do it at home,
Yeah.
and it's just like
You know, that's half the reason that I want to go somewhere else, that I want to go to Queensland or whatever, is just because there's an environment of people making high quality stuff. And here it does exist, There
Yeah.
are people doing stuff, but there's just like so much more of a like a. It's like Dalai Lama is around
Yeah.
making stuff. Fat Crackers is doing something now. There's a handful of like small productions, but there's nothing like popping. There's nothing like really. You don't see anything and go, "Wow, I can't believe that was made in Perth." Really.
Yeah, I would. I don't think anytime soon, but I think next 4-5 years, maybe move to
Thinking that,
Sydney,
yeah.
finish this course, see what happens with Fat Crackers or jobs and stuff, and then
Yeah.
if it.
Well, it's gonna blow up. We're gonna be famous.
Oh,
we're
we're gonna
not
be
gonna be able to
so
walk down the
famous.
street without getting. You know, I got recognized for my set. Did I ever tell you that?
What? When?
I was going to the train station, and a woman stopped me. And she said, "Did you perform at the Windmill?" And she said, it was this Asian woman, and she genuinely.
Was
and
it
she
the
was
big
saying,
fat woman that you made fun of?
No. Oh, dude, she is a hag. Like in the sense of witchcraft, she is a hag. She's a curse. No, yeah, she stopped me and she said like she enjoyed my set because like a lot of the other sets were like unnecessarily dirty and like crass, and that she enjoyed mine was a bit like cleaner and like I don't know, yeah, just
I
like a
think
little
you've
more.
like rubbed off on me because I don't like swearing anymore. I really try not to swear anymore.
Really?
Because like you remember me 2 years ago, I swore like all the time, and
Yeah.
it's like I'm genuinely trying not to as much.
Okay.
I don't think it's that like swearing's funny when it's funny, but most of the time it isn't.
Well, anything you can pull out, anything in your like comedic toolbook or whatever is toolkit is better if it's a surprise.
Yeah.
Like if you're dropping it every constantly, then it's like I don't know. Like,
Fuck.
have I said a swear word this episode?
I feel like you have.
I said f
You
bomb.
said calm.
I said cum. That's not
Cum.
a swear word.
Yeah, it's it's dirty.
Yeah, that's dirty. I said. No, I don't think I've sworn. No. Oh wait, I don't know if this is actually meant to go in. If he's really just like actually disappearing and he's gonna.
He's gonna cut.
Okay.
I don't think he will.
What were the bits that I'm sure I said stuff that I wanted to say. I wanted to say Hasib Bukaki.
Did
Is
you
there
say
anything
it?
else? I didn't say Hasib Bukaki.
Wait,
I
the
don't
second
know.
he's back, call him that. Call him that. Call him that right now. Call him that right now.
Let's do it.
No, well, I had an idea that I was might intro that like do a like radio voice and intro the podcast for you.
Yeah.
I was gonna go like the WA's first podcast with Hasib Bukaki, you know.
Because like it's when like six Japanese guys like form around a girl.
Do you know what a Bukaki is?
I thought it's a
It's-
orgy hosted by ghosts.
Yeah.
Boo! Yeah, that's
Boo,
fucking
fucking
awesome.
yeah.
It took me a
It's
second.
not my
to think
joke.
of-
Some guy named was like John Hyde. He fucking
Yeah.
made that joke. South Florida years ago, an open micer.
Would you bukkake?
Would I have a bukkake? I don't know, man. Like like for me, intimacy is very like.
I didn't want to.
I don't think like, I have it in me to. I would have to be like hopped up on some drugs
Yeah.
to be in that mindset to be like in that many other people
You're
just
a little hopped up.
ejaculating.
You're a little bit hopped up on drugs right now. What are you feeling?
No,
You
marijuana's
feeling
not a
it?
drug, dude.
Dude, that last
not a drug.
sentence wasn't real.
It was real,
That
dude.
dude, this podcast is not real.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not trying to fuck with you. That's,
No,
that's pretty bad.
No.
What? That's bad.
I'm not trying to fuck with him. I don't want to.
Yeah. That you
Oh,
wouldn't.
no.
That I wouldn't do a participate in a bukkake.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that because it's like kushikaki. It's like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
getting it wrong. I didn't mean to go on a tangent about bukkake, but I was
No, but
gonna
what's
do
the
that.
part that he thinks is wrong? I want to know.
What?
What's wrong?
Yeah, what's the problem?
No, I'm just saying. Like, wait, are you high right now?
Yeah, I just went and had a high five.
None of this is real.
Oh,
No,
that's what
like,
you.
yeah. Yeah, and I'm apologizing
Nightmare,
for that. I don't want to like,
nightmare.
fuck with you when
Oh,
you're high.
I see.
I don't want to fuck with. Someone
You're
did that to me
right.
once when I was high, and I did
Yeah.
not like it. It
Yeah.
was just like-
Did what?
Just like would just be like, oh, like I would do something like
Yeah.
you know, let's say I like went to the toilet, and then they would be like, oh, you didn't go to the toilet, and then like that would fuck with me for like an hour, and then I'm like, you know, so
yeah.
I hate that feeling. So yeah, just
No, have fun, dude. I'm not like I'm resilient to the ways, man. It's not the first time I've smoked a joint, dude. I mean, when's that?
Did
know?
you just smoke weed?
No, dude, I told you I quit a year and a half ago.
WA police.
Yeah. Yeah, a year and a half. I can point you the right way. Is that the antenna?
I have a question.
Right.
Right.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
If I can, do you have any advice? And this is you to me.
Yeah.
For somebody, I've been worrying a lot. I've been going like back and forth on my like Instagram bio because I just
Yeah.
don't know what to call myself because I love writing, directing, cinematography, editing, acting.
Yeah.
What is your advice to somebody who wants to do it all? Because
Do it all.
The thing is,
Something
if-
yeah, go ahead.
if a director is looking for a cinematographer for their movie, they're gonna go to the guy who just does cinematography, who's a specialist, because they're gonna do the best job.
Sure.
So, like, how do I get on productions if I'm just a guy that does it, like jack of all trades? But
You want to be the director?
eventually I want to be like
Yeah, just- if
primarily
you-
directing. I
Yeah,
think.
then just start directing. Just find one person that does camera for you. But if you're like, I imagine at a level where you could direct and do camera.
I do that most of the time, but I found
Yeah.
it really hinders my direction because I'm a better cinematographer than I am a director. So I'm more for it's. I got
Also fine, but you haven't exercised directing enough.
yeah.
But if you want to direct, you should just direct.
Okay.
And I think that's it. That's it. Just direct the next project.
Yeah.
And if it's like you can accept, like I'm doing a sound for Brad Newland's film. I just changed the name to I think Remotely Famous.
I don't know. No.
It's a feature film that he's doing. The last one he did was Radio Man. I don't know if you guys heard of it.
That was a WA made, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he's doing a second film now, and I'm doing sound. Like I'm like
There's
obviously.
another feature.
Yeah. But it's like a serious drama. This one.
Okay.
But I was like, I'm only going to do projects I direct. I established myself as a director.
Sure.
Now I can do sound for other people because I'm very knowledgeable when it comes to doing sound.
Sure.
I can make sure the second thing other than directing, I can do I can give people good sound. Everybody wants good sound. Blah blah blah. But just direct projects.
Well,
Find a camera guy that'll do it for you, and then find two actors
well,
that do it for you.
Jay's my DP.
Yeah, there you
He's
go.
a DP.
There you go. There's some actors. I
but-
act, bro. I'm the fucking best actor. See, then you have to sacrifice wanting to act.
That's
the worst.
yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
find a cameraman that you trust.
Well, Benny Safdie, he acts and
Fucking Jay Charandish, I think that's his the guy who did Broken Lizards, the fucking thing movies. Those are probably like movies you probably never heard of. Have you heard of Super Troopers?
yes.
Heard the name.
Yeah.
Is that like it's sort of like a parody-ish movie?
It's a comedy, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is that the sci-fi with the bugs?
No.
No,
that's
that's,
Starship
Starship
Troopers.
Troopers.
Yeah, Super.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super Troopers is like the highway Canadian highway cops.
Oh.
Which
Yeah, I
is
think I've heard of it.
yeah, it's like but that's fuck, man. That's like
Yeah.
40 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe, no way. Something like that. Who
Yeah.
knows? Time flies, man.
Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite comedy movie of all time?
In Bruges.
Really?
Yeah, that movie is so funny. That's the funniest movie on earth.
I watched
to
it
me.
for the first time recently as well.
Bo was Afraid, maybe.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
that.
it's very
Yeah.
funny. It
Used
was
to be-
very up my alley.
Really? Yeah.
Used to be super bad. Well, like classical like version of a comedy, yeah, was super bad or something like that. That's the easiest movie to watch.
Have you ever seen any of the Will Ferrell stuff? The fucking.
A little bit.
What like Anchorman and stuff like that.
I've actually
Yeah.
seen Anchorman.
You have not?
I haven't seen it.
It's. I think it's a movie that it's good when you're a kid.
Yeah, I
and
think
then-
I missed out because I wasn't. My mom's a pretty devout Christian. I wasn't allowed
Right.
to watch
Oh,
stuff. I
shit.
couldn't
So
watch.
you come from a religious household.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't
How
watch.
ultra religious are you guys? My family's pretty ultra religious. They're fucking ultra.
Yeah, well, she's pretty devout. She's Pentecostal, so it's not like Catholic where there's a lot of like kind of ritual like tradition to
Yeah.
it, but just faithful.
So how close of a religious person are you?
I don't
Do you
know.
believe
I
in
don't know.
God?
I don't know if I'm ready to explore this publicly yet.
Okay, no worries. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's-
What about you,
it's
Jay?
a-
Do you believe in God?
Yeah, well, no, it's weird. I never really did until maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, and then like
Right.
now I'm like pretty
Was it an
devout Christian.
experience? Oh, you're a devout Christian.
Well, yeah, I'm just Christian. You know,
Right,
it's
right.
like-
Was it an experience that you had?
yeah, well, it's like I grew up like sort of like the edgy teen. You know, I'm like, fuck God, like
Yeah.
religion sucks. And then I don't know, just like something clicked one day where I was just like walking around and I was like, you know what, like it's pretty cool. I really liked studying of Jesus. Like my stepdad, he's not that big on religion itself, but he like always talked about like stories of Jesus and stuff
Right.
like that. And it's like I think everyone can sort of agree like Jesus was a pretty cool guy. It's just like I don't know, it's a lot of good basic stories just to like.
Did Jesus?
Crazy.
I don't know. Is it even like actual historical, like non-secular, like evidence that showed that Jesus was like an actual?
Yeah,
real
I'm
person?
pretty
Yeah.
sure it's pretty well like accepted
And
that
he's
he
in a lot of
existed.
stories.
Yeah,
Like
I think there's a lot of evidence.
I think
surrounding-
most people will argue like did he have the powers or like
yeah,
is
Was
God
he
real?
just
But like
a hoaxer.
I don't think anyone really argues that like Jesus wasn't real.
Yeah.
Because even if he didn't do all their magic, amazing
Yeah.
stuff, he
Well,
was like
Moses did
Yeah.
the magic tricks. Moses had the stick
Yeah,
that turned into a snake. That he was a
Yeah.
magician that wooed the Pharaoh with God's magic.
Jesus was just a man who was half divine, half human.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's pretty cool.
yeah. So you I didn't strike you guys as religious, so that's a
yeah.
pleasant surprise.
I don't really talk about it. This
Well,
is probably the first time I've ever like,
yeah, it's
really
interesting,
talked about
yeah.
it.
Well, I wouldn't consider. I came from a religious home. I think
Yeah.
that tends to be like cradle Catholic.
Yeah.
You get. I think the faith kind of starts off weaker in a lot of people if you're just brought up in it, and then it's kind of a finding your own thing.
I was I believed in God like more than anything in the world, and then there's a moment that all that broke for me. Like I had to really break it down,
Mm.
and it was a very difficult process for me because I felt very abandoned. You know, I was like, oh shit, like if there's nothing, then this is what the fuck,
Yeah.
you know. So it was a
Yeah.
hard transition over the years, just kept wearing me down, and then last 3-4 years I've been making like a reconnection with like a, you know, like a source of believing that there is goodness, and to me that is God.
Are
And
you
whatever.
Are you Christian or
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get one with everything, dude.
your family's from Afghanistan? I
They're
don't.
all-
I don't want to assume. But I assume they're,
identify
like,
I identify
Muslims?
myself as Muslim to keep for my family's sake, to make them happy.
Yeah.
For them, if I go around saying, "Oh, I'm Muslim," I know it makes them happy.
Yeah.
So I'm them like that's where I identify, but for the sake
Sure.
of like for their peace,
Yeah.
you know, and I believe in it for their sake, you know. So
Yeah.
that's the extent of that goes, you know.
Yeah.
So, but it was a pretty wild ride for me, and I'm sure it's like, it's a very crazy question, you know, because I had no idea, but now I do about both of you guys. And it's very interesting, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But but you say you're not that like do you go to church on Sundays?
No, I don't really.
Right.
I don't do stuff on Sundays. Sundays is like my one day off. Like
Yeah.
unless if I have like pre-planned stuff. So I do sort of do like the whole day of resting on Sundays.
Yeah.
But like so I don't respond to messages. Like I don't do anything on Sundays.
Right.
But like that's also just lifestyle.
Why are you laughing?
That's
Why-
also
It's just funny.
that's
It's just
also that's also
yeah,
me just being lazy.
Yeah.
That's also me just being
I
lazy.
take a whole day of the week. I do nothing at all. It's real. It's real reverence.
Yeah, it's,
I really love the verse about the
Sunday
day
is
of
mine.
rest.
You understand? You ain't touching Sunday. Sunday
I
is
take-
all
No, I
mine.
don't go
I
to
take
church.
day
I
of
just
rest.
turn off. I put my phone on don't disturb.
I take day of rest very seriously.
Yeah.
Don't leave that bed.
Yeah, I wish the Bible said something about day of breast.
The day of rest. Every mother can breastfeed, and every guy that loves titty can get some titties.
Yeah.
Me and Steve have chest hair. You have breast hair.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at these honkers.
there you go. I can kill the top lights, start dimming it down for you guys.
I'm alright.
I don't know if the intensity of the fire can go up, but
Yeah.
there's definitely intensity of something's going up.
Yeah.
No more.
Yeah. Did I have any bits that I wanted to do?
Well,
so
I
I did
ha-
cut or uncut.
I had like
did
one or two
bukkake.
bits. I was gonna like
Yeah.
print out stuff and like reveal it to the camera, but then like
Too much. Yeah, no. That's a fun idea. Honestly, anything. Plan anything. Any wacky fucking. You know what I mean? Like.
I'm
Yeah, I just-
I mean, I mean, you guys aren't forcibly edgy. It's just part of like your way of like bordering up your own comfort space.
I'm saying
You
this
know what I mean?
now. My next podcast appearance will not be me. That's all I'm saying.
It will be fucking no mustache. You.
Well,
Jason Clare turns into Racing
Yeah.
Claire. Racing.
Yeah.
Like racing.
Yeah.
Racing Claire. Like
Racing
Claire.
Racing Claire. Yeah.
What is Racing Claire? Is literally just Ray. J. Racing Claire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a mind fuck.
Oh,
What do you think about that?
I think we're coming to the end with that.
I
don't think. Yeah,
I
think
actually
it's
do
all-
like Claire Wesley. I had very
Ah,
little
she-
interactions with
She's
her.
a good actress.
Claire Wesley, I do not want to beat you to a pulp. That was all jokes
Oh,
before.
are you redacting the
I'm-
fight? Oh no, wait, the fight's still
But
on.
if-
Fight's still on. Apparently, fight's still on.
What if you don't let me DP your next movie?
That's true.
Let's
Well,
just
that's-
say.
That.
No,
you've
no,
confirmed.
that was it. The let's
Okay.
just say was the end
Yeah.
of the joke.
Yeah, no, you
No, well,
guys need to
that's-
confront these thoughts because this is great talking points. Say it, ask it.
No, well, that's just the thing. Is if I just focus on directing,
Yeah.
then there's so many more opportunities when you're a person who can be on other projects. Like, let me DP your next thing. Because when I asked you what I do, the first thing you said was editor.
Yeah,
I'm an editor, so
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I
because
don't
you,
know.
I think made it very like clear to me that you love editing.
Yeah, I love editing.
Yeah, but that's what you like. I mean, every director has to be an editor. I don't
Yeah.
know how there's a world where a director is not. Maybe he doesn't do narrative stuff. Maybe he just like does some like big house production, slice and dice. I don't know, onto
Yeah.
the other. But in order to like be a director, and not be in the edit room, it's fucking crazy to me.
Yeah.
I would also say we're 20, and you were saying before Bill Hader. We were saying in the car, Bill Hader
Yeah.
started off as like an edit assist.
Well,
in a
he
film,
he
you
wanted
know,
to
it's
be a
like-
director. That was his plan, and he his first job was not edit assistant. He was like a post production assistant, getting people coffees, on some reality show.
So it's just like I don't know. I think I've got enough
Wes
time
Ander-
to try everything out.
Wes Anderson got his first feature when he was 28.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Yeah, some guys are fucking young.
Well, that's what Sarah Legg. That's my other rival.
Yeah.
Because she's my age.
Yeah. Oh, that's who I need to get
Yeah.
in here. She'd be awesome. Sarah Legg would be so down to come here.
Can we get Sarah Legg and
I'll
me and
message
me
her.
and Cam back?
Yeah. Can
Yeah,
we
I
come
mean,
on?
That'd be an awesome
absolutely.
She
I
said
can't-
after WA made, she said, "I'm beautiful."
There you go.
Yeah.
Now we got to confirm this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you just repeat so I have like a highlight clip?
Yeah.
Who would say
Oh,
the name of the person?
after
said
after WA made, Sarah Legg said, "I'm beautiful."
what? There you go. What?
Yeah.
You're dating her?
Sarah Legg.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Sarah Legg?
Roasted lamb
yeah.
chops?
No, what did I say? No, I can't say that on the podcast. Never mind.
Yeah.
I can't be too threatening to other people in the industry.
Dude, Cooper literally said he's gonna shoot somebody.
Oh yeah.
Like, I
no,
was like,
well,
what the
because
hell?
that's the thing about being a young person. Like, is
Yeah.
that she did her first feature when she was 19, and so last year, before I was turning 20, I really wanted to make a feature just so I could beat her.
But this is Cherub Head that you're talking about. Still haven't seen it. I
Haven't
told
seen
her,
it.
Sarah, I want to see Cherub Head. Honestly,
Yeah.
like that's one because the trailer. That's the one I think you're talking about as her debut. Have
Yeah.
you seen the trailer, dude?
Haven't seen it.
That production design on that was just like striking.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to, because you don't see a lot of that.
yeah,
So I still want to see it.
yeah.
But you were saying, sorry, I cut you off.
No, that was pretty much yeah.
Yeah, we'll get her in here and have you two confronting her.
Yeah, I just
don't wanna
wanna
confront
be
her. No,
there.
yes,
I don't-
step up,
I don't wanna
man.
get-
I
You
don't
know,
want
the time-
he has
Step
shit with
up
her.
already.
The
Jesus.
time,
He has
by the
shit
time
with
I'm
her.
done with
Square
her,
up
they're
with
gonna
his
be
ass,
calling
dude.
her Sarah Legless.
Oh.
Ooh. No, like I don't have any beef.
That's why I said I couldn't
she
say
was
it.
like you.
I
yeah.
have absolutely no problem with you. I've had one conversation with you.
I haven't even
Miss
talked to her,
Legg,
it's just
where she
like-
said that I'm beautiful.
Yeah, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's
What
true.
else? Like I don't have any beef with
Science.
anyone in the industry, but if they fuck with the fat crackers.
Yeah.
Crowded.
I was trying to come up with like a funny line, like you're gonna get eaten or some shit. I don't know. I don't know.
So right now it's time to call the shots. This
Do it
is
again.
Aaron. All this 100%,
Yeah.
no cuts, doesn't matter. Who's
Are
gonna
you
watch
not cutting this?
You're not
I'm not
cutting
cutting
it at all.
anything.
Oh,
I didn't cut anything last time. I'm gonna cut anything
I
this
think
time.
I think Lucas said you cut one part where Claire was talking about her next project or something. You cut a little bit out. No?
I just probably
expect this bit cut.
no. I just probably cut the. No, I don't fucking have time to cut this. You know, like
Yeah.
fucking. As long as they deny all allegations,
Yeah.
and you know.
Yeah,
just-
I probably said I was alright. I wasn't too bad.
Yeah, no, this is good stuff. We have
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I mean, freaking. Yeah, how was it for you guys? I mean, this is the third time I've ever done this, and
This
this
is the
time.
first podcast I've been on.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
yeah, we did a tester last
Yeah.
year, but I don't know.
We tried to do the two best friends. This is a whole gimmick we have. So it's the two best friends. Sorry, it's the three best friends podcast.
Yeah.
And it's like all this like promotional material. These three guys hanging out, like they got huge chemistry. It's like we've been together since we were kids.
It's us and our friend Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Jake.
Yeah, Jake. And it's just like this
Where's
huge
Jake
thing.
now?
Yeah, and it's the first episode airs, and we're just like crying, and we're like, well, we gotta, the show must go on, and he killed
He
himself
killed
this morning.
And so like the whole promotional is like
Yeah,
we're
three
just
best friends.
we just
It's
miss our
three
third
guys.
best friend
Yeah,
so
and then
much.
it just goes on when
So
it's
the
just us
podcast
two.
is
But we
just about
tried
you
to.
talking about your best friend.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
recorded this in the state library.
Well, to be
but it
honest, we
work.
didn't even bring it up at all.
No,
I
it didn't go very well.
I think we did. We might actually need a third.
Terrible idea. It didn't go very well.
it
It's fun.
didn't go.
No, but what happened? You guys didn't. Is there a video? Is there?
No.
Did you
I didn't
delete
keep
it?
I didn't
burnt
keep
to
anything.
evidence.
Yeah,
No, it was just it just didn't work very well.
it didn't
Yeah.
work. I feel like I don't know. We've done well tonight. I thought I was
Oh,
gonna
you
fold
did good. Yeah.
pretty easily.
No. that's
Um,
alright.
I think we actually do need a third best friend if we were to do this. Like,
maybe.
Yeah, I mean, next time, like I definitely, I don't want to open the floor with like, hey, if anybody wants to be a guest here, because then, there's got to be some
Well,
sense of
I just begged.
pretentious.
I just begged to be on. That's how I.
No,
got
I
on.
was looking forward to it, honestly,
Yeah.
like because when I was trying to get Cooper in here as well
Yeah.
and Lucas, but they were just like whatever. But then I was like whatever, like I was tired of waiting 1 week or 2 weeks. I was like fuck
Yeah.
this, you just gotta.
Oh, I
Even if
think
it was
it's-
me and you,
I
I
think,
was gonna.
I think it's good to get the other half of the crackers on there.
Yeah, no. Now it's like who is left, you know. So who are the other
the
crackers?
dredges.
Yeah.
notice how we didn't talk about them. We barely talked about them this podcast. They need us. We don't need them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
He's the new
true.
director. You're the new DP. All of a sudden, what's Cooper needed for, huh? Cooper, what do you need it
It's
for?
not- yeah, it's a four-man.
Cut 'em
it's
loose.
a four-man.
Cut
We
'em
need
loose.
the four guys.
Um,
It's so much
cut
fun.
'em loose,
with all
dude.
of
We
them.
don't need 'em
it's
anymore.
good.
If it
Um,
wasn't fun, we wouldn't do it.
Before, are we wrapping up?
I'm chilling,
we-
man. I'm waiting till you guys burn out.
I'm burning out a little.
Yeah,
I,
then
I,
we'll
I
sit to
just,
the bitter
I just
end.
want to end it before we. I don't want to crash before we end it. I want to leave it on a higher note.
Does anyone or
Well,
what?
I just wanted to shout out some special people.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
That is.
We're waiting.
Yeah.
Do you want to name drop?
No, yeah. Okay. Nicholas Hooker, director.
What are you gonna do to him?
I'm I'm gonna lay him down and eat it. Gabrielle O'Keefe, talented writer, good in electrics in the lighting team, and also prod design. Get her on your sets. And also Nick is a great first AC. That's it. Nobody else has Nobody else is good.
Ooh. Oh, I've got two last things I could ask.
Yeah.
One was for this podcast because it's just such a brand new. Who's like, I think to keep it relevant in Australian industry, who's the dream guest?
Dream guest.
I would say.
Or if you want to
I
keep it
wanna ask
perf.
some, questions to what's his name, Mark McGowan.
Sure.
Mark McGowan, not
Yeah.
even film industry related, just
No.
like straight.
What about
You said you didn't say.
Oh,
film
sorry.
industry.
No.
Well, no, Mark McGowan's interesting. You a big fan or are you anti?
During COVID, I was a big fan because he was very. I've never seen the cooperation between citizens and laws the way I did in Perth, Australia,
it's
ever in
unreal.
my life. It was just like mask mandates. 2 seconds later, everyone was wearing masks. It was very. It was a healthy relationship from my perspective. But in terms of like the grand scheme of history, that kind of power is very scary. So it's like people freak out, but it's very. For me, I'd never got to experience that healthy relationship. But then, for me, I was against vaccination. I got vaccinated, but I was like, this shit just came out. You're forcing it on everyone. And that's what the general idea now is. But in that time, it was like fucking, don't bring it up. It was a very uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Now it's just like, bro, people just fucking panic. But
Yeah.
goes into like, when I was 19 and I started smoking pot, I used to be a conspiracy nut. Like, oh, but then I'm just like, man, the world is so chaotic that everyone just takes advantage of what's in front of them. People don't really think beyond that. To think that there's like a mastermind that's constructing all that
Yeah.
is like, is there? Or is it just literally just a bunch of chaotic, uncontrolled moments of humanity where everyone just kind of takes advantage of what's in front of them? I don't know. If I can...
Okay, but like that's really interesting. But also, sorry, I'm like
No, I'm chilling, bro.
film industry. Like, who in the film industry, like exactly, would you probably get?
I don't know. From like the local Perth film industry, like, I definitely, like I've had some great chats with Ian. So
Ian Hale.
yeah, I've had some good
Yeah, he'd
conversations
be
with
good
him.
to talk. Yeah.
But in terms of influential and like the indie, like, I don't know, like. I've not crossed paths yet with like Ben Young, and I would like to, eventually have a chat with him if our paths cross, because I know he's a very, like, for example, now he's like signed on to like a next production through associating with like Screen West and working with them, and
Right.
essentially that work relationship has been like, if you have a good relationship and you may able to maintain professional relationships, you keep on like prospering.
Sure.
So.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like in terms of Perth, I'm new here, so I don't really know. I came in from such like a, I don't
You've
know
been here a
nothing.
while now, though.
4 years, bro.
Film industry longer than me, though.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I mean, I've been in really only 4 years.
yeah, I really
Really?
don't pay much attention to what's happening around me, because if it doesn't affect my productivity, then I don't have time to think about it. And I had a lot of the distractions cut away from me that I didn't grow up here, so I don't have any distractions that can like set me back to my old ways. I go visit back to Tucson, Arizona. I'll be at the same fucking bar drink with the same person, doing blow at the end of the night, just because fucking c'est la vie. Have you guys ever done cocaine?
No, I've not been offered, but I don't know. Just
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it in Australia.
well, yeah, cutting's also another thing that's scary. Just like how add baby powder and shit like that. That would be
Not like baby powder of cutting circumcision, or
a bit of both, but like I would hate to be
I don't
snorting
know.
up.
There could be a better way to
Yeah.
bring that back, but
Yeah.
whatever.
I would hate to snort up foreskin, but
Hello. Yeah.
hello, nah. But
It's time to wrap up.
also
Foreskin see the
It's time to
future.
wrap up.
last question.
Yeah. No, you do your question.
Dalai Lama started with a bunch of people from Taif. I got one question. I haven't talked to this guy in like 2 years, but I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, he was quite an influential Dalai Lama figure. Disappeared. William Trute.
He is very strong-minded individual, and he's just forging his own path.
Yeah.
I think he's getting balls deep into animation. I've been chatting with him from like a distance. I have like the utmost respect for him. When I was in Cert 3, he had such a strong vision, and he just like stuck to that no matter what. It was really funny. And one time I was actually like joking with him, making fun of him before I like really knew him, and I do that sometimes. But then I remember like when he realized I was joking, like it meant so much to him. You know what I mean? And but then I also like stopped joking as well like that, because I didn't want to like hurt his feelings of like.
Yeah.
But he's like, he's like a super cool dude, like in terms of his creative vision. So I know he's just forging his path, and like I look at him, I go, like you guys are so young, like literally you guys are in your early 20s, and I don't know how the pressures of even hearing what that causes, but for the sake of the story of Will, I'm excited to see where his story goes, because he's very set on his own path. So yeah, it's cool that you mentioned him. He's a cool dude. How are you still in touch with him, or what made
No.
you?
I haven't talked to him in like a good 2 years, but it's just like I was thinking about it earlier today before coming to this podcast. Like he was like quite a prominent Dalai Lama figure. He was in a few posters and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
yeah,
he was
yeah.
he was there around. I
Yeah.
don't know, and I was just like, it's good to know that you guys are still in contact with him because talking about animation before, he's potentially the guy in the future for animation.
But I think he's so hungry for his own vision that he's doing everything for his own sake, and that's like he's on his own. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. But like, imagine working with him in like the future. If that's how it really goes,
Yeah.
that'd be sick. You know, because that guy's his mind bounces off walls. Like, have you guys ever seen the Oh No, the USB?
I watched that.
Yeah.
I watched that like yesterday. I was looking through it.
Like, oh, hey, motherfucker. Like, you know, it's just like, so yeah, he's definitely got interesting, funny individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's that.
that's all I want to say. Watch Fat Crackers get to 200 subs for a little secret, but too easy. I've got
So they said, let me recap this for anyone that's watching the end.
Let me recap my one funny joke in like the 2 hours.
They said the 200th fan
yeah.
that subscribes to Fat Crackers is their special guest for a very, very eventful evening.
Yeah.
We're gonna run a train on Dalai Lama.
My God, those Dalai Lama does not consent.
Dalai Lama's gonna have to get a grip real quick.
A dolly grip.
Against the floor.
Alright,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dolly grip. No, I get it.
Yeah.
You know, put some tracks down, run full
Yeah.
train.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's all. Cheers.
No, this is good. This is good. All right, cool.
I had
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, no, this is great. You guys want to cut there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Sounds good. All right, we're cutting.
Do you have anything you want to shout out real quick? Or?
I'll give a shout out. Thanks for joining. This was pretty cool. You know, like this is the first time that I wanted to do this in a more relaxed fashion and not be so hyped up on my own narcissism.
Okay.
And what time is it? Yeah, it's I think it's resetting because it's like at 19 minutes. So we definitely yes. Final words. You heard him. Thank you for coming in. I'm pretty burnt out. Had a long few days. But I think this has been a very charming evening. And thank you guys for coming. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the future with...
Fat crackers.
Fat
No,
Crack-
with Sarah Legg. I thought it
Oh,
was
Sarah
Oh,
Legg.
with Sarah Legg. Yeah, get that locked
Sarah
in.
Legg. Should we get that lined up?
Awesome.
I'll be more than happy to do this again. I like just sitting, just sitting chatting.
good.
I'll-
Yeah, no, this is good. This is good. Next time we'll get. No, we can do this again. Have a little side quest.
Side quest.
I'm ready for a nap.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, I
guess
got
I
I
got-
got some editing to do.
Oh yeah. Oh, what your series?
Yeah, bro. What'd you guys think? You didn't even say where you guys stopped, bro. You guys are assholes.
No, sorry. We were just talking because we were like, this is so
Well,
bad for the podcast.
yeah,
like
for-
just
no,
like
like this
silence,
big
just
segment.
us staring
yeah,
off.
whatever, dude.
Silence.
No one's gonna watch this, bro. Like literally, there's been like
Why would you say that? We just
two-
put 2.5 hours.
two views, retention span literally 30 seconds. You know?
Fuck.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. This is for us in like 20 years. Looking back, if you just wanna have a lonely night, just look back and listen to this shit. This is for 20 years when we're thinking about I have nothing left to live for. Oh wait, there's that one.
20 years when me and Cameron quit and just make shitty podcasts for us, we're gonna be like, what was the first podcast? You know? We're gonna give up on film, just make podcasts. Podcasts make stupid amounts of money.
Well, how? From sponsors from fucking.
Patreon.
What did you guys think about the LA Ice Cola thing? Did you guys buy that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? They
But-
probably would sponsor you.
Well, they will
Like-
now because this is my advertising.
Well, I said a guy comes in it 1,000 times.
No, he said something about.
It
No,
feels
no,
that good.
Yeah.
Is it still rolling?
still rolling. Are you cutting let me know when you cut the video. Is the video already off?
I think, is it off?
It's dead.
Yeah, okay.
I'll have to. So this isn't an